munkubira akalulu ate munyanirize nnyo ndyoke nsumulula emboozi kalinyumyako omwana w'ennyonyi abange entuuse tuwayeemu naye olwaleero abange nja kwogera nnyo era ddala mbiramba munkubira engalo ezange ate nga za mutindo ndyoke nsumulula emboozi balinyumyako era ddala mbiramba koona ku ngoma dirisa ate nga ya mulembe ndyoke nsumulula emboozi balinyumyako maama era ddala mbiramba sabonna bifuna bufunye era ddala mbikuuma naye olwaleero abange njagala byanje maama era ddala mbiramba naye olwaleero abange omukazi yazaala nze yawona obugumba era njogerako abange ndi ku mulembe maama era ddala mbiramba omukazi yazaala nze yawona obugumba era njogerako abange ndi ku mutindo omukazi yazaala nze yawona obugumba era njogerako abange iwa nnyo era ddala mbiramba naye olwaleero abange twali kuduyo y'emasaka nazina amadinda bonna nabaleka abeeyo bali ku maggwa maama era ddala mbiramba ne mu kuzika kwa pawulo nalaba emikweno nayiti yandekaawo ati omwafunye omulenzi maama era ddala mbiramba sebonna bifuna bufunye era ddala mbiramba naye olwaleero abange njagala byanje mukazi yafuma baabu ddala kyaggulo omwami najjayo embooko asesaamu maama era ddala mbiramba mukazi yafuma baabu ddala kyaggulo omwami najjayo embooko aswanyula maama era ddala mbiramba abasajja beerwanga bakanya bigambo kyokka ne bw'omuwa epande tekugonza maama era ddala mbiramba kyokka abasajja beerwanga bakanya bigambo naye ne bw'omuwa epande muli mu kugonza maama era ddala mbiramba omukazi yagamba baaba ali ku lubimbi nitogula nnyama mwami eyo ekiremala maama era ddala mbiramba omukazi yagamba baaba ali ku lubimbi nitogula nnyama mwami eyo ekiremala maama era ddala mbiramba mazina gankutudde nnyo kanumya omugongo nga mwato yali gunyuuza yanjabulira maama era ddala mbiramba mazina gankutudde nnyo kanumya omugongo nga mwato yali gunyuuza yanjabulira dda maama era ddala omukazi asula kunda n'abamusezi anti namulaba waffe bwasera ebitooke maama era ddala mbiramba sebonna bifuna bufunye era ddala mbiramba naye olwaleero abange njagala byanje egomba baali mambide baali bagayinja era obusangayo omubisi banywa batabira era ddala mbiramba abasajja b'ekatekulo bagula mwenge anti nabalekaawo nga bali mu bisaala omwagala ntumidde nnyo era kayalowooza kalamu yagisiriiza n'olulagala maama era ddala mbiramba engegeze wamala zaali zimuluka kyokka nga tebali amivuya mpozi n'obuyamba owengala byonnumizza nnyo era kayalowooza onindalindako ebweru nje nkuba kaama era ddala mbiramba sente zenkuliiridde eziweza obukadde we ndikutwalako ewaffe oli munyabisenge maama era ddala mbiramba sente zenkuliiridde eziweza obukadde we ndikutwalako ewaffe oli munyabisenge maama era ddala mbiramba yamu bantu nonyoma n'obita obukadde naye nga buzibi okiraba mbeera ku mulembe tuba mu bantu nonyoma n'obita obukadde naye nga buzibi okiraba mbeera ku mutindo maama era ddala mbiramba
Oh, hey. We'll be there in just a second. So you enjoy this peaceful drum beat. I still have to post to the gram. Be right back. Mwah.
abasajja bekalangala bagula mwenge
promise we're starting soon. I have to learn how to post stickers. Hardest thing to do in show business: post a Instagram sticker. Very, very hard. Goddamn sticker. Alright. I'm in the zone, you bastard. Listen to yourself. It's showtime. Ladies, stop drumming. It's showtime.
You're tuned into After Tonight. Now here's your host, DJ Tommy Afters.
Wow, welcome to a new season, a new edition of After Tonight, and we're starting off with a exciting show. I mean, this show is dangerous for a lot of reasons. We could get banned this show, not a joke. We may get banned this show. For the things I want to do, for the things I want to say, for the people I want to talk to. I may get banned tonight, and not a joke at all. We have so much risky stuff to show you. I'm gonna promise you that I'm gonna talk to you like an adult. I'm not gonna, censor myself like a lot of other channels. I'm gonna talk straight to the camera and say, I am the Hawk Tua girl's boyfriend. That's right, I'm Pookie, everybody. No. I'm happily wed, actually. But I know some people that could be Pookie, and we're going to get right into that. Now, what really might get me banned tonight is a little bit of Vitaly coverage. Vitaly is back. And a little bit of Kill Tony coverage, because I might just get reported for that, because everyone hates when I talk Kill Tony. Hey, you love the monkey playing the guitar. Thank you so much. This is such a good gift. Someone gave me this gift. A dear sweetheart of mine gave me this gift. A beautiful monkey. And speaking of beautiful monkeys, let's let in our co-host here. His name is Mark. Mark, are you there? Mark, welcome.
Tom?
Hey, Mark, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm pretty great. We are back on a post-election after tonight. Post-election, the election is over. We never have to talk about it again, and I'm happy about that. My voice was shot after that last show. I mean, that was 8 hours almost of broadcast television. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was wild.
Wild. We all got a little too, at least you and I think, got a little too hammered.
Yeah.
I don't think Luke was drinking, but I was certainly drunk and on
Luke was straight up
gummies.
The whole time. He had to keep an even keel. He didn't want to get his emotions get involved.
Absolutely. Someone says, I changed the channel from Kill Tony to you when I saw you were on. Please give me the Tony dirt. Well, that's so nice of you to trust me like that. And I will. Because, Mark, were you there last night, Mark, trying to sign up?
I did not sign up last night. It's lost my luck. I feel like the Tony stuff is past, and now I don't. It's lost its lost. You get what I'm saying. Lost its
It's
luster
lost
to
its
me.
pizzazz. It's lost the love. But we will get into it very shortly because I'm chomping at the bit to talk Kill Tony because I watched the latest episode. I watched the beginning and the end. I skipped through the middle, but there's stuff I want to talk about because I saw everybody, at least on the Little Kill Tony Reddit, saying, "Wow, what a great response by Tony to this whole thing. Well, he nailed it. Don't apologize." Well, we'll watch it. I had the exact opposite reaction. I didn't think it was a good response, and I thought that he seemed extremely nervous and worried.
It was, to his credit, was literally the day after it. So it was just assault on him constantly.
Oh, I can't
speech.
I can't imagine the stress he was under. I mean, it was a stress of his own making. I mean, he's the screw up. But you're right. I thought if I were him, I would be freaking out. I mean, my career might be over. So he had to host the show, but the people saying he did great without any worries, I didn't think that. I thought he was very, very nervous. That he barely paid attention to what anyone said the whole night because you saw in his head about, holy shit, Rogan's gonna disown me. My sponsors are gonna leave. Like now it doesn't matter because thank God for Trump and Barron because they really saved Tony's keister because he would have been off the map. I mean, he would have been blamed to all heck for this, and it made it look even worse. The fact that Trump won and then he goes on and let's just watch it now first let's look at Mark on the mothership, the comedy mothership's Instagram page. I thought this was so interesting. Let's take a look at this. So here's some of the highlights. They just posted this from the last Kill Tony, the mothership. This is the official comedy mothership. We'll show this. They had a little Puerto Rican thing. Of course, Kim Congdon holding the Puerto Rican flag upside down. That must be nice if you're Puerto Rican. Okay. Wrong way, Kim. It's reversed. Okay. And then there she is. I was mad at this picture too. Okay. I'll explain why later. I think she's trying to do remember when Trump threw the paper towels into the crowd in Puerto Rico?
Yes.
She's doing that, but she's throwing bathroom napkins. You got to get her. They couldn't find a paper towel roll and they couldn't find anything but printer paper to put on they couldn't find a Puerto Rican flag in time. I was so mad about all that.
Yeah. It was about 24 hours. I mean, I could see not getting the flag, but the paper towels are inexcusable.
The paper towels are inexcusable. And you could find, I mean, Puerto Ricans, they love their flag. They got that everywhere. You could find a flag. What's up? Hello, everybody. And there's Tony, and then there's that guy,
I didn't realize
Australian.
how close the Texas flag is to the Puerto Rican
That's
flag.
true, actually. Yeah, I wouldn't even really know. And then this part I got to talk about. And then all the favorites, but then they show a pic of the crowd. And Mark, you're saying you're in this crowd.
I'm in this.
I actually think I found you. I had to look for quite a while, but I think I found you.
Where's Waldo?
Are you the Mexican in the Emmett Smith jersey?
Very close, Tom.
Yeah, that's you, but that is you right to the left of him, right?
Yes, you found me.
I found you. It's very hard to see.
Yeah.
I thought we could zoom in as much as possible. And there he is. You see him right there, left of the hat.
Yes.
On the right side of your screen. That's Mark. Famous now, I would say.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow. And this is the day after Tony's big screw up, and you did not get picked then. But it looks like you're planning something, and it looks like you got a group of people staring at you. What's going on there?
Yeah, I think that guy was giving me comedy advice or was talking about some show. I was standing there strategically because I could look through those windows and watch the TVs without being inside the bar, and I could watch the. I think it was the World Series game was going on. I was just out there watching it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Tony also cursed the Yankees to lose. That was the other best part of that night. Where he's like, they're gonna beat that team from out. Okay, but anyway, and let's just get to Kill Tony. We might as well. But also, you guys want a little a thumbnail I found of David Lucas. There's a roast battle. David Lucas was in judging a roast battle competition, and they did him dirty with this picture. This is just the thumbnail. There's no joke here. There's no plan. Just look at this. What did they do to his forehead? Did they elongate his forehead? Because this I thought was really mean. Did they just stretch it? This is official YouTube thumbnail. That is not right. Do you guys see that?
Yeah, that's
That's scary.
It looks like there's like a sliver or something. It's like they it looks like they elongated his ear too or something, whatever that
He
is.
did a lot, but there's no way. You've seen him in person. He does not have this forehead.
No.
No. So I'm fascinated by this. No one else has even noticed this, but I'm like, what the hell is going on here? He's got so many roast jokes, booty hole jokes building in his head. His head is just expanding. He's getting too many thoughts. Anyway, let's go to Kill Tony. I think this is important. People are watching me now for Kill Tony stuff, which I don't need, but I'm glad you are. Because lucky, I'm not going to go to Kill Tony every week. That is not just what I do, but I am. This is especially interesting. This is the day after the Puerto Rico incident, and Kill Tony, actually, Tony Hinchcliffe himself comes on stage. And first of all, I think he's expecting like the world's biggest applause for this. I don't think he gets exactly what he wants here. Let's watch.
For a brand new episode of Kill Tony, give it up for Tony.
This is interesting. I hope I don't get banned for this because I got in trouble last time for showing Kill Tony. Here he is. Applause is over, but here we go.
Last night, guys, hold on a second. Okay,
so I just want to say, everyone said that I saw. I don't know what you thought, Mark. What did you think of this little intro speech that he's about to give?
What do you mean? What part?
Just what he's about to say. Did you find it convincing? Did you think he made a nice statement? Did you think it was sincere? Did you think it was funny? What did you think?
I think, well, he had to address it to start the show.
Right.
It would have been impossible not to start the show without him saying something up top. So this is what he says, and he explains the garbage problem, which I don't know if I'm fully convinced that he knew about that beforehand, but it worked conveniently, and he explained that.
Yes.
And then, well, I don't want to give it away.
Let's watch it. Let's watch it because I know what you mean. I want to hear every little piece of this.
ladies and gentlemen, last night I gave a speech. I don't know if you've heard about this. It was a speech about free speech, believe it or not. And I'm currently under attack. I'm the news. I don't know if you guys know this.
Now, I'm sorry to already stop it, but I was already concerned with this because I thought at first when he said, I gave a speech, he was being sarcastic. Like they took it as not a joke. But I feel like he really is presenting it as if he gave a speech about free speech, which was just full of jokes showing how free speech works. Does he think he gave us a free speech lecture? I'm a little confused.
I think so, because at the end of his speech, he said something about they're taking speech and
yes.
It's under attack.
So he doesn't even think of this as I thought he thought of this as a Don Rickles roast, but he thinks of this. This is even worse. He thought of it as a official, he stood up on the soapbox and gave his opinions about Puerto Rico. I don't know. That concerned me greatly. If he's in his head thinking this is a speech, it's not a speech. You're a jokester. You're a jester up there. Anyway, it's not a speech. Let's get that straight.
Yeah. His biggest defense was, he was doing comedy, Yeah.
But then he says, I'm doing a speech about free speech. Yeah. I don't know which it is anymore.
Yeah, I didn't really even think of that part, but yeah.
It's a little strange because I thought it was obviously a joke, but then he doesn't give it away that he's joking. I don't know. And yeah, he's under attack. Very funny. Under attack by After Tonight, and that's about it.
But on my speech on free speech, I referenced Puerto Rico. which currently has a
listen to this.
landfill problem in which all of their landfills are filled to the brim. I guess I'm the only person that knew about this, unfortunately. And with that said...
Okay. That made me extremely angry. I've been saying for weeks now, this had nothing to do with Puerto Rico's actual garbage problem. This is like if I said, I was thinking about this. This is like if I said, you know, that Donald Trump guy, he's just full of shit. He's full of shit. And then everyone in the chat got mad at me. Luke got mad at me. I go, no, you don't understand. He's got a constipation problem. I was actually just highlighting the fact that he actually has some gastrointestinal issues. It's like, who in their right mind would ever take that and then say, wait, I better research, because is he seriously saying that they have a garbage problem? I better look into it. That's the fakest crap I've ever heard. He did not for 1 second. I don't even think he knew. I don't even know he knows where Puerto Rico is. I mean, who's believing this?
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, Joe Rogan, exactly. The people that need to believe it believe it.
Thing on his.
Joe Rogan too. But this had nothing to do with Puerto Rico's actual garbage. Again, there's a million things to say about that joke, but it's not based on truth. Seriously, I mean, that to me really annoying. That he's sticking with it. This is why this was an apology or a big defense of the joke, because first he's saying the joke is about the garbage problem, so it's not about them being garbage, right? Okay,
right.
So that's a defense, a defensive act. And then he's got to do the kind of what he said in his tweet.
I just want to say that I love Puerto Ricans. They're very smart people. They're smart. They're street smart. And they're smart enough to know when they're being used as political fodder. And
again, he is so nervous right now. Like, he cannot make any jokes. Like, you notice I thought he was going to be like, they're street smart because I don't know. He could have made a million jokes about Puerto Ricans there and doubled down as a comedian. But no, he just says, they're smart. They know that I really love Puerto Rico. I mean, he's really worried here.
Yeah. It's also funny what he's like, and then he spins it and he's like, they're actually, the mainstream media is abusing Puerto Ricans. They're the ones being used.
Yes. As political. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Which is an amazing twist from Tony. Like, Tony called them garbage in front of 300 million Americans. And he's like, and they're being used by the other part. Like, I don't mind the joke. I'm not offended, but it's like, Tony, just own up to that it was a joke. Double. If you're a real comedian, if you're a big time comedian, a roast master, double down on it. Say, oh my God, almost got stabbed by a Puerto Rican walking into some kind of joke to double down on. But he's nervous here. That's what I'm saying. This is not him doubling down. This is not him defending free speech. This is him a little nervous here. And I'm not saying I blame him, but this is not a confident man right here.
Yeah, Eddie, I like how he's saying how the Puerto Ricans are being used as political fodder. Coming from the guy who uses every race anytime he gets in any kind of trouble. Like, he got the Chinese cancellation, and who's the new regular? Hans Kim.
Right.
It's like,
right. He uses China. Yeah, right. He uses them as pawns.
Let's use every cripple.
He uses a black guy so he can make black jokes. Like, they're all fodder for him. Everybody's fodder.
Yes.
You're so right. Well, let's hear the end of this statement. I found this so interesting.
Right now, that is happening, and I apologize to absolutely nobody.
Yes! Even that was not... That's what everyone freaked out. It wasn't even that confident a statement. He doesn't even go... I thought he's going to go, I apologize to absolutely fucking nobody. But it's like, I apologize to nobody. Okay, let's just all calm down, though. It's like, okay.
Which is a line made popular by Conor McGregor, who said it with his chest.
Yeah, right. That's the thing. Where, I'd like to apologize to absolutely fucking nobody. Yeah, that's like one of the all-time lines.
Yeah,
so true, stolen joke.
Oh, and speaking of stolen,
Yes.
Did you? I don't know if you finished the whole episode. Someone stole your joke, and I was kind of pissed about it.
Yeah, someone did. I actually noticed that. Don't worry, we
Yeah.
have that.
Okay.
William
good.
Montgomery, who I love, did
Yes.
take my joke. We have proof that he stole my joke. Yeah, thank you for Mark. I'm glad you picked on that too.
I noticed.
Puerto Ricans, not to the whites, not to the blacks, not to the Palestinians, not to the Jews, and not to my own mother, who I made fun
This
of
too.
during the set. Nobody clipped that. No headlines about me making fun of my own mother.
Oh my God, that really made me
'Cause
mad
it
too.
wasn't a good joke, and no
joke
one got
was-
offended by it.
The joke
It
was
either-
bland. It wasn't even making fun of your mother. It was making fun of the eating the cats and dogs line. He said, my mom's
Yeah.
up there in Ohio eating cats and dogs. Does anyone think that's like, oh, how could he say that about his own mother? Oh, heavens, Lord, heavens. It's like, it's not even a joke. It's the thing. So that to me, he is so worried here and defensive, and he's got so many excuses. I make fun of my own mom. It's like, yeah. Well, hope your mom's Puerto Rican.
Perhaps that venue at that time wasn't the best fucking place to do this.
Oh, I didn't even remember that part. He kind of admits to a little bit, a little bit,
Yeah.
which he shouldn't do. I mean, is he apologizing to absolutely nobody? Or is he saying that was not the right place to do that? I mean, it's
Is
kind
it
of
a speech or is it jokes?
Yeah, which
still
is it?
on the-
he's giving mixed signals here.
Set at.
I missed this part.
But
I
in
forgot
any
this.
matter,
Any matter.
to the mainstream
I love
media and to everybody trying to slander me online, that's what I do. I go hard, and that's
Yes.
never going to change.
This is classic Tony.
Who's ready for the best fucking night of their lives?
Holy crap. Me! Fuck! Me! Well, that was
Tony
absolutely...
lives forever.
Kill Tony will never die with that. I mean, Tony is lucky Trump won. Exactly. But this really shows he's so nervous here because now that Trump won and I was watching this, when I started watching this, I'm like, yeah, who even cares anymore? Like, yeah, Tony's in the right to say haha or to be like, yeah, it's just a joke. Who cares? But he's so nervous here that it kind of reminds me, oh, Tony, it was really, really worried. Otis is talking shit about you to me. I don't know what to. You got to solve that. You guys are big boys. You figure it out. All right, so
Fuck yes! Make some noise for Brian Redband, ladies.
okay, so that was the intro. They keep doing. I wish I had all the clips of individual Puerto Rico references and the fact that he's under attack today, but he does mention it a lot, and again, not in like a very carefree way. He is very nervous. I want to make that clear. He was so nervous right there, and when he goes on Rogan in 3 days, as I predicted, and is smoking a big cigar with Joe Rogan and going, those liberals, they're such fools. Remember this nervous man because he was so nervous. And you know, whenever the next Kill Tony is after Trump wins, whether that's next week's Kill Tony, which is going to be, you're going to want to puke.
Yeah. I think there's 2 more because then there's the night before the election one, and then there was last night.
So then he might still be really nervous next week because it might be Trump about to lose.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be good.
What was he says that there's the most amount of signups ever.
Yes.
And wait, here's the thing I was shocked about this whole episode, that none of the like bucket pools like really went after him or had any jokes about it at all. And that's what I was thinking, because I was waiting in line, and you get all these like there's every kind of comedian in that line, and you're hearing all these like hacky killed Tony jokes about Tony, blah blah blah.
Right.
And you're just like, oh, kill me. Am I going to have to hear this the whole night? And then I think like, oh, if I get picked, are 5 comedians going to talk about it up top? And then by the time I get up there, it's going to be like,
right.
Come on, man, move on.
Right.
But I was actually shocked that like no one really brought it up.
I wonder, one guy mentioned it, but then he just made a Tony's gay joke. It wasn't really even like, it wasn't anything of substance. So I wonder, was there, when you get backstage, I wonder if they were like, hey man, we don't want any trouble. F.
Maybe that could be it.
Oh,
I
Luke
would have.
wants to-
Who's scared? It's a once in a. Well, they could have just cut you out of the clip.
They could have cut you out too, but who knows what happened. And
Yeah.
welcome, Luke, to the show. How you doing? Welcome, Luke. Nice to hear from you. And he's muted, but we'll wait for him to come on as we continue this. Yeah, he does say, let's listen, because he says the most signups ever.
Ladies and gentlemen. Hola! Woo! Feels like home in here. You're at the #1 live podcast in the world, brought to you by Squarespace, Zippix, Simply Safe, and Game Time. How about one more time for the best goddamn band in the land?
Well, yeah, we all know how it goes, and they reference, there's like 280 signups or something crazy like that. And then they had, they had James McCann come out, and James McCann, who I think seems like a funny guy. Whenever I see him, he seems like a funny, nice, likable guy. I got nothing against the guy, but he was kissing butt big time here. He comes out. Maybe people are interested in that. Maybe not, but let's watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some goddamn noise for the long-awaited return of James McCann.
And this guy, I got no problems with that.
The Australian guy.
Yeah, the Australian. Welcome, Luke. The Australian fella.
Ladies and
Thanks
gentlemen,
for having me.
famous from an unbelievable episode
He's
with
boys with Gillis, and I think that's why he moved to Austin.
Right. That's good knowledge. Yeah, he did move to Austin. I think he lives in a bunk bed with Beezer. And
McKeezer,
Beezer, Lamisi, they all live in a kind of a one room. There's mattresses
that
on the
Gillis
floor.
gravitational pull, man. You can't beat it.
It's crazy.
I-
Mark moved
I'm
down here
friends
because
with
of
somebody-
Gillis. I think Mark, you
I'm
moved down.
friends with
Good.
somebody.
Yeah.
I'm friends with somebody who's friends with somebody who's friends with Lemaire, who's friends with Gillis. I might move down there next week.
Right? Why not? You might get a. I mean, honestly, I can't believe Shane. Shane apparently lets Lemaire Lee, who I think Luke and I at least know personally, maybe Mark, and I'm friends with Lemaire, I would say, and he lives at Shane Gillis's house. He lives there.
He's like a human pet.
He really is. It's like, let's bring this guy on. He is a pet. I like Lemaire a lot, but it is so funny. I wonder what that's like. Does Shane just get home and like Lemaire's like eating Cheetos and playing Madden, and Shane just made like
Yeah, dude,
$10 million
follow me.
in Toronto, and he's like, oh, did anyone feed Lemaire while I was gone? Did anyone?
Hey, fucking Wakoska, you sure fucking? It's your turn to feed Lemaire.
Yeah. Yo, take him out for a walk, Rio. I don't think he's been out. So anyway, I just think that's so funny. This whole world, and James McCann specifically here because of Shane and Matt.
his right-hand man, Shane Gillis. James McCann is back.
What a privilege to be here of all nights. Listen, I know where I'm at in the pecking order of American comedy. I can't imagine how many people must have turned this down for me to get this tonight. I'm glad those fucking cowards aren't here. I'm proud to be here on this show. God damn it!
And then Tony says, well, I don't even want to let him say it, that 2 Hollywood people canceled because of this. Because of the Puerto Rican thing. I would love to know who that was. J-Lo and...
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say J-Lo and Ricky Martin. I think it was a double Puerto Rican. They were booked a long time ago, and they didn't want to
Maybe it was Kamala and Joe Biden.
Yeah, right. They were like, here's our chance to win over the millennials, and they got screwed. Yeah, that's crazy that people canceled on him, but who knows? Maybe they just wanted to. And then Ari Matty comes up, and this is important for the whole vibe of the show because Ari Matty comes out and he did his thing, and I watched it all. And then Mark and I were talking about it, and I could only remember him go. I just was all I could have. I don't even know any of his punchlines. I just do his thing where he goes. Then this green-haired bitch walks into the room, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? She's got green hair, she's got an eye patch, she's running into things. Oh man, and he acts everything out. I love Ari Matty. I mean, he's
America is so crazy, bro. They have green hair ladies in here, bro.
Bro, he should get away with that. No one's gonna know this reference besides the three of us. He should get with that Alex Filkov guy from London Durant. They talk the same.
Oh, what am I saying? Like, it's like
Yo.
crazy, you know? Like, it's crazy.
Yo, bro, do you really like what's your New Year's resolution?
New
You want to go
Year's
and kill
resolution.
Tony?
New Year's
Like, what do you
resolution.
wanna-
I used to play hockey in high school, yo.
Yo. Anyway, I just think I mean, I'm so obsessed with Ari Matty. He is like a side character on Friends to me. Like he is like a side ethnic character on Friends, which I love.
Like working.
Okay.
Okay, let's hear
to
Ari
play.
Matty. Why don't we? 1 second, so you can hear my impression. Do I do a good impression? I don't know.
Hey, America. Whoever you vote for is your business. But the sign outside of your house on the lawn is fucking insane. That's where your wife and kids live.
So I didn't mind that whole beginning of the bit, but then he ends with this little. We'll do the end because I noticed it.
I like
in the
that
kitchen.
shirt.
You like that shirt?
I like the shirt.
It is a very European guy's shirt.
I think I could pull it off. No, disagreeing.
TBD on that one. I think you. Well, I don't know, Mark, Luke. I mean, Mark. I mean, is Luke? Are you on cam, Luke? Can we get you?
I'm on cam, yeah.
Could Luke pull off this shirt? I mean, I think yes.
Red mic. I'll get blue contact lenses, and
Oh, we're getting you we're getting you the Kill Tony gold mic.
Ooh.
The gold mic will be yours. Then you can pull it off. Not enough people make fun of Tony for using a golden microphone. I mean, I know his thing is being an egomaniac, but please.
Wearing a mask in his own house.
I'm obsessed with the act outs now of him.
Honey, come down. He's
Well, then listen
here
to this
to
punchline.
rob us.
Actually, what you have to listen to is not his punchline, but Tony's question immediately after the interview. Listen.
Some green-haired bitch comes down.
Yeah.
Don't assume. They are here to rob us.
Pronoun joke.
That's why the sign outside my lawn has Trump 2024 with 2 swastikas. In this house, we grab pussy, we shoot people. Come on in. Thank you very much.
Very professional
Ladies
set.
and gentlemen, this is Kill Tony, and that is Ari Matty. The Estonian pride of the Kill Tony universe has done it again.
Just listen to this.
Absolute
Listen to this first
chaos.
question.
Ari, what is your fucking process? Where does this stuff come from?
Oh my God. Are we really at this point?
Where do you get your ideas from?
This is literally the Norm Macdonald joke. Where do you get your ideas from? I don't know. It was the election, so I thought about the election. Like, what is he? What's the answer to that question?
I go in a sensory deprivation tank, and I think, and I think, and I think.
And then I tinkle in the tank.
Then I tinkle in the tank, and I think about the tinkle.
Oh man. Anyway, I thought that was so funny that he asked, "What's your process for writing?" I mean, Tony, what do you think? You've been doing comedy for what, 20 years, Tony? What do you think his process is? What is that question? That's a morning news question.
This is a badass fucking live comedy podcast, Tom. Look at the fucking size of the booth. It's 2 guns
That's true.
with fucking mics as the fucking barrel.
Mics. Because words
fucking
are
mics in the fucking
dangerous.
barrel.
Words are fucking weapons.
Because when we use this microphone, it's more dangerous than a fucking gun, motherfucker.
Exactly. So that was it. And then Ari Matty, this is important for the I want to show this comedian who I mean, people were talking about it on the Kill Tony Reddit at least, but I saw this on my own. I was shocked at this. So they invite, I guess no celebrities wanted to go on this show, so they put Ari Matty on the panel, and then they bring up this weirdo, and then they bring up a bucket pull. let's see, right around here. I think the third,
You-
fourth
you-
guy up. is up.
51.
What?
You told me 51 earlier.
Oh, 51. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. They scoot this girl off stage, and then
Show up to Austin, Texas. You're on this show. How loud can this place get for the great?
no, that didn't get a laugh, but I really did enjoy Redman playing the truck backing up noise for the wheelchair. Now that's cheap comedy, but I found that funny. Okay, sue me.
Fiona Cawley, ladies and gentlemen.
Sue me, but that's funny.
All right.
Okay,
That is
that is
funny.
a
I like
To
Red
the
Band.
bucket
I like Red
again.
Band. That's a funny
Ladies
joke.
and gentlemen, make some noise for your next bucket pull. He goes by the name of Danny Martinello, everybody.
Okay, this is very important. He is a bucket pull. Remember that. He's just like Mark on the Tucker episode. He got pulled out of the bucket. He had a 1 in 280 chance to get on this show, right? Right, Mark? Okay.
Right?
Here
Allegedly.
we go.
This is so... Watch how bad this is. I am shocked. Danny Martinelli.
Danny Martinello.
Martinello.
I recently took a first aid course, and I think I'm ready for my hero moment now. Where, like,
Wearing
if I go out and
Fabletics.
about and I see someone choking and they're like, and then they drop, I go to them and say, hey, my name's Danny. I know CPR. Can I help you? But they don't give me consent, but no consent in the CPR world is consent. So I jump into action. Some girl's like, yo, that's not it. And I say, keep your trauma to yourself. I'm trying to save a life here. And then I jump in and I go, you call 911.
Okay, so I'm pausing because I'm afraid of getting
Tony's
actually
texting, I think.
copyright striked by Kill Tony. I did once, and now my channel is in probation, so I got to stop it every once in a while. But so far, what are we, 15 seconds in, 20 seconds in, there's not been a single joke or laugh. Okay? Now, that's okay. Maybe he's built, it's okay. Not everyone kills, but I just wanted to let you know, just realize there's not been a laugh yet.
Grab an AED. Are you coming back? Do you understand me? Right? And I just have to hope they know English. Guy squirms away. Pablo no English. AED. Right? And then I just start jumping, feeding compressions. Right? Just
And look at the faces in the back of the band members. They hate it. They are disgusted, actually, with how this is going. They hate it.
Yeesh.
Okay, they're all like, yeesh, who the hell is this guy? Get this guy the hell off this stage. Okay.
That is. I didn't notice that. It is Fabletics.
Yeah, he is wearing a great Fabletics gear. Kevin Hart, thank you.
staying alive, right? And then I don't even care. I'll grow a mustache. I don't need a mouth barrier, right? And then all of a sudden a guy comes out and goes, yo, dude, his mouth's over there. And I'm like, you shut the fuck up! Stay with me! Stay with me! Right? Paramedics show up and I'm like, oh, thank God you're here, dude. Fuck, holy shit. Holy shit, yeah. No, I think it's a cerebral fluid. Something's coming out of his mouth, man, for sure, yeah. No, it's milky, yeah, that's...
Okay, so he jacked off and blew a guy at the... Okay, that's the judges. We know, right, Mark?
You should have had Luke on screen. Luke's reaction to that was hilarious. His eyes lit up. Oh, I wish you.
No, the reason why I reacted like that is because that's actually a Bill Hicks closer he stole. So
Really?
I don't think that's no.
Oh no, I was gonna say that was a little brilliant there. Let's hear this. So he jacked off the guy and he thought he was giving mouth to mouth, but he was jacking him off. Okay.
That's fucking spine. That's spine. That's it, dude.
Hilarious. Danny Martinello.
What? Wait. What? Now there's Luke. Luke is shocked. I mean, hilarious?
Wow.
Hilarious.
That is unbelievable.
Right. That's what I thought. And why did Tony find this so hilarious? I feel like 90% of the minute no one laughed. Okay? Hilarious. And look at, now this is all important things to watch. Look at Ari Matty, arms crossed, head down. He's looking pretty ticked off or annoyed or something. I'd say Ari Matty looks the most pissed off of everybody. But this is a hilarious moment.
That's it, dude.
Hey,
Hilarious.
he even gets the bear. I mean, that's how bad Red Band thought it went.
Danny Martinello. God damn it. Look at that.
Ari Matty looking
Guns
impressed.
a-blazing.
Yeah.
Welcome, Danny.
Thanks.
Hilarious. How long you been doing stand-up?
Hilarious. How long have you been doing stand-up, Danny? Let's hear the answer to this. A couple months, maybe.
Hey, the band member in the back's cracking up. So
I
Screw
think
you,
it was
Tom.
when Tony said hilarious. He's like, now this is a good sketch. What is going on here? This is good. Okay. All right. I'm not going to put Luke on cam anymore because I just saw a big thing of drool come down his
No,
chin.
I'm really sorry. I'm sorry about that too. I
I
apologize.
just saw it wasn't on stream, but I saw a giant string of drool come
I'm very
down.
sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
sorry.
That's from dipping, right? That's not you just drooling naturally. That's a dip. Yeah. Or Zin. Okay.
Zinning? He's drooling from Zins?
Yeah, why are you drooling from Zins?
What the hell's going on?
I'm drinking whiskey and my mouth's still dry. I apologize.
Okay. I just saw a string. I just want to let everyone know. Yeah, normally Luke does not drool, but it's a special night. He saw Ari
It's America,
Maddie.
baby.
What a hunk. Okay. Okay, so how long have you been doing stand-up, Danny? This guy that got a one laugh, I think, in the whole minute at the end. Okay.
Guns a-blazing.
Yeah, and look, Ari Maddie still kind of arms crossed, not really loving this.
Danny.
Thanks.
Hilarious. How long you been doing stand-up?
Like 15 years.
I love it. It fucking shows. That seems like a 15-year set.
Wait, whoa. Another timeout. Luke, 15 years, and it shows. Are we sure?
Oh my! I was in fourth grade when he started doing stand.
He started stand-up when Obama got elected. I mean, this is crazy.
God.
That's a long time ago. Okay. I'm just shocked that it went 15.
Tom?
Yeah, Mark?
I have something to add to this. I gotta grab something. I'll be right back. Keep going. I'll be right back.
But is it okay? It seems relevant to what's
It's
going on.
pertinent. It's relevant to this guy.
So anyway,
yeah.
I am at. Well, this is good. This might be some inside info or something. This is very exciting. So, 15 years. Okay, I feel like that's way too long to have a set like that, Mark. I mean, Luke, and then get a hilarious. And Tony's usually so critical of these bucket pulls. I mean, look what he did to our good friend Mark, to all these guys that were actually really funny. He destroys them instantly. But this guy's hilarious. This guy's the best. Mark, do you want to show now, or should we keep going?
I'll keep going, and then I'll bring it up.
Let's keep playing this. 15 years, and it shows.
Like 15 years.
I love it.
And he even looks away when he says 15 years. He's embarrassed by how he just did, I think.
He should be.
Yeah, he knows he didn't do it. If he's been doing it 15 years, he knows he hasn't been doing it well. It wasn't a good set.
Danny. Hilarious. How long you been doing stand-up?
Like 15 years.
I love it. It fucking shows. That seems like a 15-year set.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I was stressing at that silence for the first 15.
Acknowledges that he bombed.
Dude, I looked at you and you're like, it's not going good. Right? But I just stayed in the pocket, you know? I'm like, fuck it, bomb!
Oh.
Very energetic guy. I mean, we can't. Another guy from the land of act outs. I mean, this is everything you want.
Threw a bomb, and then luckily some defender tipped it, and my buddy caught it, so I'm like, sick.
Fuck yes. Look at this little bundle of energy and testosterone. We got it.
Yeah,
Danny Martinello has arrived.
Yeah, it's fun. I like
The madness is leaving from lack of interest. He's going potty 10 minutes in.
Austin. People have been thinking I'm on drugs, though, this whole time I've been here.
You're not?
No, dude, unless you call Christ a drug. Am I right, brother? Am I right? You know what I'm saying, bro? Keep those children in the bellies. Sometimes.
So he is just. I mean, these are interview bombs. I think these are high energy bombs. Okay.
I can't watch this. It's horrible.
Right. Well, there's going to be a reveal soon why we're watching this. This is not just to make fun of this poor Danny.
Sometimes it hits. Sometimes it doesn't.
You really high on Christ?
I don't know, man. It feels like I'm playing with the devil right now after that joke.
You are.
Okay, so I mean, this is really getting on my nerves. I mean, this guy really got on my nerves instantly. Wow. Okay, yeah, exactly. I can't stand that kind of like high energy act out on everything. Everything's a joke. And normally when I watch the show and the guy goes, he's like, Tony goes, are you on drugs? He goes, high on the power of Christ, bro. Yes, bro. I'm doing this. I'm crossing my chest. Oh, Then Tony goes, just answer the question. Because, you know, if Mark had done that on stage, he would have gotten tossed the hell out. Right, Mark? You have to be honest. Or that's
Yeah,
what a good interview is.
The high energy people that kind of like try to is it railroad the correct
Right.
terminology?
Sure.
Where they try to run the whole thing. Tony hates that, and this is
course.
kind of what this guy.
But this guy's doing it successfully. He's just a bucket pull. I wonder why.
No, it's fun, man. I don't know. I get it. I don't really like blink and shit, but like whatever.
I like you because you are an easy interview, Danny. I like this. I feel like I could just go, what?
Okay, now here's an important. Now Ari Matty staring daggers at Tony, nodding as he's going, "You're an easy interview." Ari Matty has some connection to this. Let's look at Ari Matty.
Easy interview, Danny.
Nodding,
I like
nodding.
this. I feel like I could just go, what else?
Here we go. Listen, Ari.
Well, let me tell you about yesterday, my friend.
Another. Oh God.
This guy
Another,
off the stage.
Yeah, throw this guy out, please. That was a bomb. This little like fake. These voices. Everything's not working. I mean, I don't know. Not to me. Okay.
I actually used to do gigs in Canada with Danny. He used to be such a killer. Imagine this energy following that.
Yeah.
Wow, there we go. Ari Matty used to do gigs with him in Canada. Wow, we've cracked the code on how Danny is so beloved on Kill Tony. Don't you guys? I mean, I didn't come up with this theory. I mean, I did think of it myself. Oh, well, he's a good friend of Ari Matty. So Ari Matty asked Tony, can my friend from Canada go on stage tonight? So Tony disguises a bucket pull, and Tony pretends to love this guy. Can't believe what I'm seeing. This is a plant on plant, right, Mark?
Then he does it. I don't know if you're watching this, but doesn't he reference being backstage or something?
Yes. Let's listen to that. So this is my opinion. Goes beyond Tony just liking this guy. Tony didn't even really listen to this guy. Tony just knows he has to like this guy. This is fake. This is not what I signed up for when I clicked on the link.
But I was like super shit, so all my buddies would say I was like Cyclops without the glasses, just fucking.
I mean,
I didn't even understand that.
That one I didn't. I think it was a superhero. I don't know, but he made
laser
he
coming
did.
out of the third eye, maybe. I'm not sure.
He's doing the Jim Carrey most annoying sound in the world. I mean, I don't know. I never would want to hear that on stage.
But now I can shoot dinner plates.
Oh, and the gold band Apple Watch. This guy, I mean, Fabletics. I mean, please get him off my screen. I mean, I can't stand this thing about this guy. The Apple Watch with the gold band. That really does make me ill. I can't stand that.
Right.
Wow.
Wow?
If they ever make another one of those Police Academy movies, I think you're going to be ready.
Yeah, thanks. I don't know what you just said, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It felt right, though, eh? Now it holds up off roads and I'm fucking what are they fucking movies? Oh, yeah.
Now, that was funny, but again, I don't think a regular bucket pull would even Tony be like, oh, who the hell are you? What do you know about the great James McCann? I mean, this is a setup from the beginning.
Oh. This is the worst set I've ever seen.
I know, this is gross. Horrible. This is gross. And to know that this is what we're being, by the way, this is not a random person off the street. This is not a chance. He was put in front of our screens. He stunk. And now we're being told he was great. This is like mass manipulation going on. Right, Mark? This is a psyop. So do you have something? What? Do you have something to show us, Mark?
Oh, I was getting laggy. That's why I turned the camera off.
Okay.
But yeah, no, this is gaslighting. But yeah, I don't know if you want to play the part where he's talking about backstage.
Okay.
It's clearly a plant because I can prove to you why it's a plant.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, good.
Physically.
This is good insider knowledge. Let's keep watching.
Yeah, fuck accents.
Canada's a perf. There's nothing wrong with Canada. Oh,
No,
we all want to move to Canada.
No, bro, we're Commonwealth, Brown. We're Commonwealth. You know
God
what I'm
save the
saying?
king,
Hey,
baby.
I'm here
That's
too.
what I'm saying.
I'm here too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bunch of fucking wacky white guys up here.
Yeah.
That's what's going on. A Canadian.
Oh my God! It's like, is he
This
Jim
guy has
Carrey?
like, this guy has like stiff socks energy.
He really does. You know what? That's exactly what it is. It's Michael Blaustein energy.
40-year-old Michael Blaustein.
40-year-old Michael Blaustein. Well, what? How long has this guy been doing it? 18 years. How long has this guy been?
15.
15 year.
5 years, 3 times.
15-year veteran Danny.
An Australian and an Estonian walk into a comedy club. This is
No one in this business has done more for immigrants and the disabled than Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah.
I feel that
This is good too.
is being missed from all of these stories.
Woo! Can you please tweet that? Oh,
Tony's
my
nervous,
goodness.
man. Got that Puerto Rico thing.
Hell yeah. So tell us more about you. From Canada, Toronto?
No, I'm from Edmonton, Alberta.
Okay.
Thanks. What's up, dude? That's why I feel like a whole. I've been living in like New York for the last 8 months, and it's just fucking brutal, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's just like nice to like be in a place where you smile at someone and they don't go.
All right, where does he do the backstage?
No,
stuff?
but I've been in New York, dude, and like I lived my life, and I was smiling because it was a beautiful day. I don't know. You know, like I looked at him, teeth, no need. But I dog and no insurance in America.
He does
so
another bit from his act here. Okay.
just took it.
This is what this show is all about.
I was joking with those guys back there. I'm
Okay.
like,
Okay. Here we go.
I'm fucking nervous, all right? No, I was joking with those guys back there. I'm like, this is the closest thing I'll get to like the gladiator like arena.
This is it.
It is, man. You're back there. You hear, and like people are like, oh, I'm dying tonight, you know?
Yeah.
But
Okay. There he was. So he was backstage. Mark, why does that prove he was a plant?
No, if you can fast forward to where there's like a close up of him holding the microphone, I
Okay.
can prove to you why.
Oh, okay. Yeah, very
he's-
interesting. Yeah. Let's.
He's not.
People just
He's not.
being
He didn't.
pulled out in
He
wheelchairs.
wasn't in that picture that you saw earlier.
Okay.
It's like
Are you not entertained?
she was walking when she went out there.
She went out.
yeah.
She was totally
Down. So
Okay. Here he is. A close up. What does this prove to us?
Okay. Maybe a little less blurry, but
no, what is
you can notice that he has a band on his.
Yes. He's got a white
on
band
his
on his
wrist.
right wrist.
And if you look close enough, it says Comedy Mothership on it, I believe.
Okay. Okay.
Now, for all the regular signups, they give you this Kill Tony band. This is a new thing now. They give you this Kill Tony band, and it has like a number.
Right.
That way, like if they're not calling out names, not anybody can be like, "Yeah, I'm Joe Schmo."
I have
and
the
then
I
they'll
have
go
the
up as Joe
band.
Schmo.
Right. I can get on. Right.
I have the band with the name and the thing. So they give out these ones that literally say Kill Tony on it. And I think they cut it off. I don't know. I haven't really looked, but I
Right.
think they cut it off before you get on stage. And then if they run out of these ones, they give you a gold one. He has one that means he's like passed through the security and I think he's allowed into the green room.
Wow.
So that just proved for the people who are like, no, when he's talking about backstage, he's talking about the bar across the street. No,
No.
he's not. He's in the green room. Like,
He's in the
that's
green room.
such-
He was hanging out from the beginning. He was a plant. He was set up. And you know what? I'm not even. That's great knowledge, by the way. Thank you. But that's not even. I'm not even mad that it's a plant. Okay. I get it. Sometimes, Maddie asked him, "Can you help my friend out?" Whatever. Okay. Well, first of all, don't pretend it's a bucket pull. Who cares? You just say, "Hey, Maddie's a buddy is in town. Give it up for." No one would care. Second of all, fine. You invite this guy up and he bombs. But do you have to psy-up us and gaslight us into thinking he's hilarious, that he's an absolute killer? Why don't so Tony's just not honest with us. That's what I'm finding out. This is a dishonest interview. This guy is bombing all over the place, not only in the 60 seconds, but during the interview, he's bombing. So that so made me so mad. We actually are, and there's people out there that believe that this guy's really hilarious because Tony says he's hilarious. I mean, really, look at the band's whole demeanor has changed, by the way. The band who were doing this while he was up there and doing, oh my God, what are we seeing? Now they're going, ha ha ha, because Tony said you gotta this guy's hilarious. It's gross. It's gross.
Maybe
Yeah,
he's Tony's attracted to the guy.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah.
This episode is one that makes you not like Kill Tony. You're like,
Yes.
oh, all this is kind of fake and smoke and mirrors and not really what it's meant to be.
Yeah, and
or advertised as being.
And this was a big example of, and this guy's on forever. I mean, we're really, and then the ending is disgusting too. That's why I don't want to see this guy's whole thing because it'll get you, it'll gross you out. This whole thing. He's Ari friend. Maybe it's just a bad sit. Yeah, what is his name? Danny Martinello, I think. Look that up, Ted, if you want. See, I should have looked him up.
Question, sorry, bro.
Yeah, you're good. You're
Thanks,
good.
man. I appreciate it.
Don't stop. Keep
no,
going.
yeah, I've been in New York for like 8 months, and then
I want to hear a joke.
It's fucking brutal. Like just signing up, standing in lineups with backpacks, wanting to do shit. You know.
You still live in New York?
Yeah, I'm there 8 months, but then I came back here, and I don't know, man. Like the one thing that made me come here was I saw Madison Square Garden, and then Ron White.
This made me sick. Why am I here?
Yep.
Well, I went to the Madison Square Garden show. Let's
speech at the end of his set, and I was like, I saw Madison Square Garden, and then Ron White's speech at the end of his set, and I was like, I don't know. I think what's going on right now is super special.
Well, look what. Can I tell you something? You're in the
Yeah,
store.
it's super special. You're getting a fucking gold spoon. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, you got invited. You got invited on, and it was like, hey, no matter how you do, we're gonna call you hilarious and give you every perk in the world. I mean, that's pretty nice. I would go down too if I was gonna be treated like a king, even if I sucked crap on stage. I mean, really, I would go too. I mean, it was like, no matter what, Tony's gonna call you hilarious. Oh, great. But that made me sick because this guy's been doing it for 15 years in New York and Canada. And then Ron White's speech showed me the light that I should come to Austin. Well, meanwhile, he's going back to New York in like 2 days. So what was this grand? It doesn't even make sense.
Right now.
That's
you are a perfect example of what this show is built for. Someone that can just take the ball and fucking run with it.
What? He's the perfect example of this show. I mean, that's the worst example of the show. He's not a bucket pull. You pretend he is. He's not funny. You pretend he is. I mean, that's 4 strikes. Oh my God.
With that. It cracks me up. You know, I see.
And look at Ari. Ari is like, please say more. Please, please. I mean, Ari Mati is begging. I think he was really nervous. I mean, look at his. Just watch this, knowing how bad he did. 50 minutes. Look at how he did. Look at Ari's face here. Okay. Look at Ari's face here. Look at Ari's face there. And look at Ari's face. Where?
Fuck it, you know? I'm like, fuck it, boom!
Oh,
threw a bomb, and then luckily some defender tipped it, and my buddy caught it. So I'm like, sick.
Fuck yes! Look at this little bundle of energy and.
I mean, this is not Ari Mati is not confident. That's all I wanted to say. And then we get to the end. Okay.
I'm serious. I'm hoping
someone's down or going through something. They get a little chimey on that internet, and it's so funny to see them talk shit about this show. But meanwhile, someone like you with 15 years of experience come on here. Your life will never be the same after this. Are you aware of that, Dan?
I'm hoping it's not, dude.
Yeah. Now you're on After
Tonight.
Tonight.
Much worse. Now the people are getting a little chimey.
Everybody's chiming in now. This guy sucked. He sucked. I'm here to be your only hater. Welcome. Believe me, that's a tall order. There's plenty. Oh, well.
I'm serious. I'm hoping it's not, man. It's like a grind as a Canadian comic, and then getting here, and then like, don't get me wrong, like I still think New York, like as a kid growing up in Canada, wanting to do stand up, like that's where the hardest iron gets cut. But I'm trying to fucking ride a wave and slap a lip.
But it's so clear that
everything he says makes me want to just leave the room. If I was at a party with this guy, it's called Operation Leave the Room, Evacuate. Hey, bro, I was trying to cut my Iron Man in New York, and now I'm going to, it's cowabunga, bro, whatever. Please.
Yeah, then you got to make a loud, obnoxious noise and then do a ha-ha after
Yeah,
it.
and then doing Adam Sandler. Oh, man, I don't know where I am. I'm just an old man. And then I'm like, oh, Jesus. Can we please not?
All that pent up energy in New York is just coming out now. I love to see it. Love to see it.
Yeah, thank you for already knowing this guy was a rigged bucket pull. Mark, across the street from me, proved officially this was a rigged bucket pull. He has the wristband of a guy that was let in backstage before the show ever started.
See a lot of people in New York, and they're like,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm like,
There's an act out from his act of jacking off. I don't.
just come and go, you know, like take the rope away. But fucking, I don't know, man. I just think.
And look at the drummer. Is he having fun? He's stunned. He's still like, what is this guy still doing up here? He doesn't know about the plant. He doesn't know. Tony's got to give an all boys bulletin. Everybody laugh at this next guy.
I think what's going on here is fucking deadly, and seeing what you're doing, and
It's fucking dead. And also, he's Canadian. His accent really is bugging me. It's fucking deadly, mate.
I just want to be part of it. So that's
about fucking time I get recognized for my act outs, man.
Mate, I was on the. I don't even can't do a dirty show, but imagine him on the dirty show. Let's get him on.
We're gonna book fucking Danny Mortonelli. You fucking put a opening for Ryan Falls for the dirty show.
Yo, Kill Tony said he was hilarious.
that's why I'm here.
You're officially part of it, Danny Martinello.
Are you going to be in town Thursday?
I gotta go back to New York.
Oh, this
He managed
pissed me
back.
off. I'm so mad about this part. So first of all, Redman gives him the coveted secret show spot. Right? That's big.
Right.
I would personally like a comic who's not a big plant to get an opportunity on the secret show. But who am I? I'm just a guy. I'm just chiming online.
Martinello.
If the show was authentic, that's what I would want.
Are you going to be in town Thursday?
Secret show's not all what it's cracked up to be, by the way.
Really? What does it suck? It's not fun? It's not a good
Well,
show.
No, if you get on through Kill Tony, they put you up at the end of like a 3-hour show.
Right.
Oh, it's like you're doing con in front of no one.
Right. But it is a way to be for Redman to be like, oh, you're great. So I get it's nice to be invited.
Nice.
It's nice to be invited.
I gotta go back to New York and chop some podcasts and shit, but I'll come back on the weekend. I don't give a fuck.
Let me know.
Hey, bro, you're never chopping a podcast on After Tonight, by the way. You're not invited. Just for using the phrase, chop a few podcasts. You're out. You're cut. I don't care. That made me pissed.
Now I gotta watch his podcast.
Yeah, what is he up to?
Just to make fun of it.
I was chopping it. I gotta chop. You gotta chop a few. What does that mean?
I gotta go back to New York and chop some podcasts and shit, but I'll come back on the weekend. I don't give a fuck.
Let me know next time, man. I would love to have you back.
And that attitude, man. I don't. Yeah. My whole career's
Fuck that
riding
place. The one he just kissed ass.
Right. My whole career is running this, but fuck that. Fuck this. I don't care, man. But yeah, really, actually, I would die to do that. And thank you, actually, for letting me up here after I begged Ari Matty. Thank you. Yeah, get your career started year 15, bro, by begging Ari Matty to let you on as a fake bucket pull. Get out of my face with this chopping crap.
Yeah, but we're gonna have fucking Danny Mortonello on the dirty show. He's gonna chop a few podcasts, but he's gonna do the Crumb show.
He's chopping a few live podcasts, bro. I've never seen this schlumma, and I'm an NYU student who spams comedy clubs. See, that's what I'm saying. This guy is in desperate need. He's like, I need something. I'm not going to stand out there with 280 other schmucks. I'm going to beg Ari Matty, who my famous friend, my friend just got famous. Let me beg him for a handout. I mean, this is really what's going on. And he bombed, but he gets a lifeline. He gets a life raft from Tony. That's what shocked me to my core. That this guy is and we're all being gaslit into thinking he's funny. This is so important because this is a total takedown of the authenticity of Kill Tony. It's over. This show is fake in terms of it's always was fake, but it's fake when a guy who's horrible you have to be told is funny. I mean, what is this? Is this Jimmy Fallon? I mean, seriously. This is like Jimmy Fallon. Fake laugh.
I hate the inauthenticity. It's the worst part about this show.
Yeah, absolutely, the phoniness. And now that I know that Tony's fake, like 100% fake laughing, 100% fake laughing over this. This is awful. I'm sorry.
Laugh. If you watch if you watch his reaction, he's like texting the whole time. And
Yeah,
he's like hilarious.
Right.
Like
There's like Tony's probably getting text the day after the MSG thing, like this ethnic group wants to kill you, AOC wants to burn you at the cross, and he's like reading all these things. He's like, absolutely killer. Oh wait a second, they're threatening to burn my house down. Absolutely outrageous. I mean, be honest.
Almost called you a jackwad.
Yeah, he's probably still recovering from the jackwad thing. If I was Tony, I would have gone on stage the next day. I would have said, hey, guys, I can't do tonight's show. Tim Walz called me a jackwad. I'm going into hiding for a couple of weeks. So you can't recover from that kind of attack on my family's at risk. Ari Matty is funny. You saw Ari Matty when we just started out. I agree Ari Matty is funny, but I also like impersonate.
Secret show.
Thanks.
Hell yeah.
Oh, then this part pissed me off. So, he mentioned Ron White. Ron White inspired him to move to go down to Austin, a.k.a. beg Ari Matty for a spot on Kill Tony. So, because he saw how big it was, I mean, this is all a joke. He probably saw Kill Tony for the first time in MSG, and he's like, wow, this thing could really do my career a lot of good. I mean, this guy's the biggest phony. Then they say, well, Ron White's up there. So Ron White, who is, seems like a genuine nice guy at least, here's this guy is inspired by him. So he says, hey, let me come down and make this young fella's day. Not so young, but let me make this guy's day. That's pretty nice of Ron White, I thought. So here's Ron White coming out of the curtain, and let's see what Danny Martinello reacts to Ron White, his hero, arriving on stage to greet him.
Whoa!
Okay, he looks at him and just puts the mic back. I mean, where was the okay?
What are the odds of this?
Well, he walks off.
Yeah, he hugs. Okay, he had to hug him. He had to acknowledge
At
him.
this, ladies and gentlemen, it has come full circle.
He just thanks the crowd and leaves. He doesn't give a shit that Ron White is there.
We were chopping up back in the green room.
Yeah, he was probably chopping it up in the green room. He was probably planning to chop up a podcast with Ron White later. I mean, he's already networking. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Make some fucking noise for the great Ron White.
And then Michael Gonzalez, the drummer,
yeah.
who at first was like about to vomit from how bad the set was. He had his hands covering his mouth. It sounded like killer shit, bro. Was it? And then he leaves. It's not over though.
Did you hear what this kid said about your speech in Madison Square Garden?
I was up there and heard it. I came down here. Well, fuck, I'll walk out and give him a hug. Give him a smile.
I love it.
And Ron White's looking for the kid. The kid, he's 40 years old, ran out of the room. Didn't really care that Ron White was there at all. The guy that gave him this gift from God to come down to kill
Danny, come back out here. Danny Martinello.
Oh.
How long have you lived in New York? Get back to that mic.
February. Since February.
February. And before that, you were in Edmonton.
No, I lived in Toronto for like 8 years, and then I applied for my visa.
Made the big move.
Yeah, and then I just said fuck it, and then went up to the oil patch for like 6-7 months to work there and stack cash for the move.
What you said is that New York is always the place that you looked at like the place
to
do stand-up comedy. Am I correct?
Yeah, but like from like a level where it was like you're like you want to be the past at the cellar, you want to be past at the shell, all that shit, and then you see from like a kid growing up in Canada, you're like, oh, this is the epicenter of like some of the best, but what's happening here is like
it's true.
Oh, what a kiss ass. Oh my God. He can't even talk about New York. He has to go, yeah, New York. Yeah, I moved to New York. On February, I worked at an oil field for 8 months collecting money so I could move to New York. I grew up learning about New York and comedy and how it could change your life. Yeah, but here's actually really great, actually, Tony. Thank you for having me. I mean, really, you can't even. What a kiss ass, bro. Chop this.
I thought this while I was here walking, and like I don't know, because maybe it feels like what? The fuck you laughing at?
Because you're making an ass of yourself.
I'm just being vulnerable as an artist.
I think somebody in the crowd does this, like, move
Wrap
off.
it up. Yeah, Redman played the cat.
Go back, the guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the guy.
Fuck
right
you
next to
laughing
the,
at?
Oh yeah, this guy on the left.
Yeah.
He just to wrap it up. That's
Wrap it
amazing.
up.
That's the best. That's the funniest
Shout out to
moment of the
that
night.
guy.
Shout out.
Hey, I'm just being vulnerable as an artist. You guys want to make fun of me? Huh? Can't all be dick jokes. Fuck.
Danny, I'm gonna get to my point real quick
Okay,
before you
thanks.
ruin it.
As Ron White, like
Danny,
Danny can't get out of his own way. I mean, he's getting every gift from God here, and then he's like freaking out and spazzing out.
Everything.
Thanks,
before
dude.
you absolutely
Yeah,
ruin everything.
Austin's better.
What did Vitaly do now? Yeah, we're gonna get to Vitaly very soon. Vitaly is back, ladies and gentlemen. Vitaly Pred streams are back. Our favorite thing to do on this show, or sometimes to watch, Vitaly's Pred streams. Now, let me tell you, I've watched a lot of them. It's a tough watch. It's getting tougher to watch, and actually, as a human being, to make it through, it's actually getting it hurts the soul. But let's watch the end of this.
The New York in the sense where you can pop off more here, and there's a lot of good shit.
You don't have to say that. What I'm going to offer
Thank you, Tony.
is this.
Jesus.
Is that
How about this? After all we've seen, can you imagine what he's about to get offered?
if by some crazy fucking chance, who knows what could happen in this world as we know, but if by some crazy chance this show happens to do Madison Square Garden again, would you like to do a set there?
Fuck yeah, baby, let's ride.
So there you go. Danny Martinello.
Oh my, well deserved. Well deserved too.
Yeah.
The performance.
Yeah, he worked so hard.
With that set,
well,
I was like, yeah, put him in front of 1,000 people right now. I mean, what did we just watch?
But the funny thing is like
Disgusting.
so behind the curtain here, you texted me to watch this guy's set.
Yes.
And before I even did, I went on Reddit, and I didn't even click on the Kill Tony stuff. Just my homepage. There was 3 posts about this guy.
Yeah, everyone's posting about this guy.
I can't imagine him trying to do a set in an arena, because at these arenas, they'll boo the shit out of you. Like,
oh yeah,
this guy can get booed to no mercy.
Instantly.
Maybe that's why Tony wants him then.
Yeah, maybe just a bomb. But Tony is under, like, what is this thing? Like, I don't get it. He's getting offered multiple shows, arena shows. I mean, this is all, what we're talking about, inauthentic, how phony it all is. This is not a performance worthy of that. The guy didn't even, well, what made me think he's worthy of even the secret show? I don't even know. He yells a lot. That's it. Loud equals funny. I mean, we all know that. But,
How loud can this place get for the great and powerful Ron fucking White?
And Ron White, as soon as the guy started spazzing out, going, I'm just trying to be. Ron White's like, I regret coming down here and talking to this young man. He's a little much for me. I'm gonna go back to cigars and whiskey. You know, this is not the young buck who's so inspired after all, is it, Ron White? He's this wacko, a screaming 15-year-old. I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy. Okay, so we did that. We saw this. The show is totally phony now, Mark. I mean, Mark, you might as well just don't sign up for Kill Tony. Spend your time becoming friends with other people that are on Kill Tony, like Ari Matty and Cam Patterson. Why even bother? You know?
Yeah.
Signing up. I mean, it makes no sense. Cam Patterson, a lot of people hating on Cam Patterson this week, too. I did not really get it. I did not watch Cam. Mark? Cam? Was it worth watching?
For our breakdown, no. I forget what he even talked about.
Yeah,
the end kind of bombed a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I already bombed. And then I mean, I'm saying I watched Vitaly with a guilty pleasure as much as anybody, and other people in the chat talking about it. And yeah, we will be going over it, some of the highlights. Then they just do the show, and then here comes William H. Montgomery. And this is what I wanted to show, because William Montgomery is going to come up, and William Montgomery is going to steal a Tommy After's original joke made months ago.
Really?
Yeah, watch this. And I
picked up on this right away. I was like, I've heard that before.
Thank you. Yeah. A stolen joke.
After hearing Tony's jokes at the Trump rally, Donald is now wishing he would have been shot in his other ear, too.
I mean, Michael standing.
Look, you could get that reaction from Michael Gonzalez.
I wish I could die if a Mexican drummer reacted to me like that. I would die. Because here's a tweet I made, and you can all follow me at Tommy Afters on Twitter. Here's a post I made on July 16th during the RNC. 5 seconds. This is when Amber Rose was at the RNC. 5 seconds of listening to Amber Rose, and Trump looks like he wishes the other ear had gotten blown off too.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Parallel thinking strikes again.
And I guess one of those 218 views was William H. Montgomery on that tweet, because obviously he is a thief. He is. He will not be chopping it up with us. No, I love William Montgomery. What a coincidence. But I love that we had the same joke, but I made it 5 months ago. Very nice. How about that? Thank you.
And it's so much fun. I remember seeing this tweet, and I didn't click on what Amber Rose had to say. I just saw her with her forehead tattoo, and I was like, that's hilarious.
Well, if you watch, let's watch this clip, a little throwback. We're not doing politics anymore, but watch Trump's face when they cut to it from Amber Rose. This is pretty funny.
The first person I knew who supported Donald Trump was my father. I was shocked. My entire family is racially diverse, and I believe...
Oh, that's not. He's not loving it. Okay. All right.
Believe the left-wing propaganda.
Okay, well, imagine you're Trump. You got to listen to the forehead tattoo lady. Now, this joke, it only got 3 likes. One of them being me. I will be honest. You can see the own heart. I hearted my own joke. But add that to the amount of laughs William got. That's like 1 million likes, because 1 million people laughed at home. Thank you, William. So a stolen joke. Thank you. I was just very happy to see William use my joke, and it gets such a great reaction. I mean, look at that. A full applause break for that one. Thank you so much, Kill Tony audience. I'm here for you. If you ever want to make the switch to After Tonight, we're here. And that's, what is that? At Tommy Afters on Twitter. At Mark Wellborn on Twitter, too.
On X, actually.
Oh, X. Formerly Twitter. Anyway, that was pretty much the end. I missed it. Well, go back, because William H. Montgomery stole my joke, and there's proof. But that's okay. And then, I forgot about King Congdon. Oh my God, let's watch her entrance. This was pretty pathetic. I thought this was just like, this is Tony's last minute thing to get some Puerto Rican love. So the lights go black, and then watch.
Oh, God. Oh, God save us all.
Puerto Rican flags on printer paper.
Oh, my God. It's Kim Congdon, resident Puerto Rican roast comedian. Oh, no.
With it upside down, Kim. Could you reverse that, Kim? Flip that on its edge, Kim.
Oh, God.
I want to hear one of her jokes.
Make some fucking noise for the first ever Kill Tony regular, Kim Congdon.
Thank you very much. How we doing, Austin? Hell yeah. My name's Kim Congdon, and I'm one of the first Kill Tony regulars, and I am a Puerto Rican comedian. These are my white slaves. And I really wanted to take this opportunity tonight to do something that every Puerto Rican wants to do right now.
Whoa.
No, I'm kidding. But I did watch I watched the Trump rally, dude. I watched Tony's speech. I was a little bit upset. You know, I got to tell you, half my blood is Puerto Rican. It's true. Unlike Tony's blood, half of his is HIV. It
was a please clap, by the way. She did a please clap. Give me a little something for that. because the crowd not really loving this.
As you see at the back, my white slaves are holding some Puerto Rican flags. Those are Puerto Rican flags, people. They look different. They do. They have 1 star, just like Tony's first Netflix special.
Now, is this what you get for being a door guy at the mothership? You have to do King Condon's bits and kneel in front of her. Who are these people, Mark?
So the guy all the way on the right, all right, looking at it. He's the guy who calls out names.
Oh.
Yeah, he's the guy who calls out names for this. He's an open micer here.
Yeah.
The guy in the middle I've never seen before, and I think the guy on the left, he's not like a door guy comedian, but he's like part of the staff there.
Right. So you either do, okay. Well, okay. I just wanted to know. I felt like they were all they were kind of being slaves
And then
here. Yeah.
The 2 guys that carried her out, they're like the MMA security people that work at Rogan's Club. Yeah.
Tony, you called Puerto Rico an island full of piles of hot trash, which is very...
This joke made no sense to me. Someone diagnosed this joke word for word. Okay, she read it off paper too, so it's not like she messed up the words. Let's listen to this.
Tony, you called Puerto Rico an island full of piles of hot trash, which is very close to what you like. Islands full of piles of hot boys, you it.
Well, anyway, it got a laugh. So who am I to? Am I supposed to? I can't get mad, but islands of.
Well,
hot.
she said the F slur. I think that helps.
Oh, that does help. That always helps.
Calling him the F slur.
That always helps the cause.
That's the punchline, Tom. Is a slur.
Oh, stupid me! I forgot.
And I'm here to stand up for my people tonight because I'm going to say Puerto Ricans are American as fuck. We're just like y'all. We have a lot of American contributions and traits. We love our culture. We love our music. We work in aerospace. We don't want white people on our island. We're racist like you guys. And this is the last thing I'll say.
We work in aerospace. Send some of that garbage into the Milky Way. I mean, get rid of it then. Send it up there. Shoot it up into the sun. What do you mean we're working aerospace?
Tony, I think it's fucking insane that you don't like Puerto Rico. It's a beautiful place, and the only dirty parts have been taken over by white billionaires. It's literally Austin, you idiot. Thank you guys so much. I'm Kim Congdon.
Kim Congdon, ladies and gentlemen.
I should have ended with the William Montgomery stole my joke thing. I mean, that was a downer. Kim Congdon, everybody. Puerto Rico. Tony's nervous. That's all I really wanted to get out of that. Tony was nervous. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're watching, if you like this show, subscribe because there's a lot more coming. Don't even worry about it. That's all I want to say. I hate even promoting myself like that, but I just wanted to say that because I wanted to move on now to well, there's a bunch, but we might as well do
Uncancelable.
Yeah, I mean, seriously. That's the definition of the forehead. Cancel that forehead. Tom, I'd like to send you a
my
picture.
nightmares.
This is a scary picture. This is not edited by me. This was the original proportions of the picture. I mean, this is the thumbnail of Roast Battles. Look at that.
Why is he? Well, he has that like weird like bruise in the middle of his forehead. What is?
He does
that?
have a bruise.
It's you ever see Najee Harris on the Steelers? They look kind of similar. Other
He's
than
got a Najee Harris vibe.
200 pounds difference.
Dennis Rodman. So what is this? This is a. Oh wait. Oh yeah, that is Dennis Rodman. He's looking good. Is that a new pick? Wow. These sort of have the same vibe. Sort of. In a way I can't quite describe. Okay. All right. Well, that's beautiful. Now we have a couple things. We could go right into Vitaly. I also have some minor Jack Doherty news, which I know everybody's always into. Jack Doherty.
We got to hear about Jack Doherty.
Okay, good. Well, first of all, I found out that Jack Doherty got banned off of Kick, for crashing his car at 80 miles an hour in the rain while texting. So now he's on a website called Join the party, Parti. I just thought that was kind of funny, because who the hell's watching that? Join the party, and you don't. I tried to get on the website. It was very confusing. Very confusing.
Wait, Tom, do you have a? This is all. Do you have a Kick account? Wherever these guys were on originally?
I don't think I have a Kick account. No. Should I be streaming to Kick?
Okay, never mind. No, because I remember I met somebody out on the street on 6th Street, and I was like, oh, well, like, what are you? Who are you part of? Whatever, and he gave me his like Kick thing. I was pretty drunk. And I remember writing it down on my phone, and then I looked at my phone, like my notes the other day, and I saw this somebody's thing on Kick, and I was like, oh, I have to check that out. I don't think I was included, but I was in the background, I think, maybe.
Well, if they're on Kick, they usually are. Oh, he was streaming. He was streaming, you say?
On 6th Street, yeah.
Right. Wow. Usually the people that stream on Kick, they're up to no good. They're ready to cause trouble and either film violence or start violence or something.
Oh, 6th Street.
It's 6th Street, yeah. I guess that's why. Well, this is where I found out from going to Jack Doherty's Twitter to try to find out where he was, that this is no joke. Jack Doherty has an actual OnlyFans. Did you know this?
I did not.
No, why would I know that? Why would I?
That's a good question. That was a trick question. This is no explicit pictures here, but let's go to the website. New subs get 50% off fully nude video. I mean, this guy is literally selling his body.
Ew.
I didn't know this. Sex tapes, masturbation, nudes, and much more. Well, that's my bio too, but that's a different story.
Isn't he underage? He's not underage?
No, he just looks like he's underage, which is even sicker because who's watching this? But dudes who want to see some little twink, 16-year-old looking boy. He's like 20 something, 23 or something. But look at this. 1,912 posts, 12,000 media files. I mean, this is a hardcore pornography site. I'm afraid to subscribe and find out, but
free.
It is free. Here to show you what you really want to see. Let's be horny together. His whole thing, but so he's banging. So you're saying, how do I not know he had a OnlyFans? Is he banging women on there? But it also sounds like he's just chopping his dick with, as that guy would say, chopping his penis with, you guys know what I'm talking about. I just had no idea. I mean, I had no idea, and I'm shocked because he still makes videos like, I went swimming with sharks, and then he goes home and jacks off on cam. I didn't know. I mean, those are two very different videos. I didn't know. I don't know. But he was shocking me with this. And I mean, Jack, I had some more Jack stuff. He got ripped off by a bunch of people. He's really in bad way. He tried to get Kai Cenat to show up at a party or co-stream with him. Kai Cenat just stole $300 from him, or $3,000, and got the hell out. So yeah, that was it. He's an OF pimp who catches girls before they are 18 and signs them to contract when they come of age. Oh, so he's an entrepreneur. He's a capitalist in our society. I love that. You do you, Jack. He's a real businessman. He is a real piece of crap, man. And I cannot wait to see where he goes from here. Now, we might as well get to another guy who is soon. Actually, you know what? I have two new pieces of news. There's Mark about Vitaly. The good news is Vitaly is back, as I already said, right? Clap it up for that. Yes. Vitaly is back. The bad news, Vitaly has been banned. He's already off of Kick. He's already been banned.
Oh, man.
He went about a week, and he's been banned. And I found out why he's been banned, and I actually watched the full... I didn't watch the full thing, but I skipped around on this full thing. On this full video. And it turns out that... It was kind of too messed up to even watch, but this is what got him kicked off. Really? This just happened yeah. I don't even want to show it, but he gets this So first of all, the first pred he catches.
What am I here for?
What?
What a tease! What a tease!
I know. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm doing this to say maybe I'll show you, maybe I won't. But he goes on to hear, they do the classic. They catch this guy, who they catch him shirtless.
Getting a little handy.
Yeah, this is what I mean. This is the new season of Vitaly. He took a couple weeks off, or months off, and he's back. And there's a lot of differences. In fact, I only saw one shot of. I don't even know if I really caught Gale the snail, one of our favorite characters. I think he did get fired, or he left on his own. So unfortunately, Gale the snail is gone. But he's replaced with kids, the fake bait, the fake underage kids. He's been replaced with these kids who are willing to go all the way with these Preds. I mean, it is really getting gay out there in Vitaly land. I mean, this is a good example.
I mean, that's just as questionable as the Preds. Like, why are these kids so into it?
Yeah, and in fact, they're kind of. I mean, they're having like sex without the other party's permission on live stream. It's like a little weird. They're like a lot of groping and it's a little strange, and they're so into it. And this kid's gonna get chased around and groped. Watch this.
What do you want to do to me? Or do you want me to do to you?
Vitaly.
Tell me. You want to touch me or like?
And he puts on a fake like little kid lisp, which is also creepy. I mean, this is getting a little strange.
Oh, thanks. Oh.
So he goes right for the crotch. I mean, Chris Hansen never let this happen. Why are we letting this happen?
Not at all.
Why are we letting this happen?
My pee-pee? My pee-pee. Like sometimes, like when I pee,
So he's pretending to be like 12. It's really, really creepy, and they get fully nude. I mean, take off their shirts.
Oh.
I mean, yeah. And actually, this one,
this kid's legs. Why is he taped up everywhere?
I don't know. Maybe he does like, but you know what? I don't even know if he really needs that tape, or he's like playing like he's like, I'm gonna be disabled 12-year-old for this bit. Like, you don't need to go that far, bro. I don't know. I mean, just chill. I mean, the guys. Anyway, they takes off his shirt, and the guy sees the mic. The guy sees the mic on the decoy, and basically has a mini freak out and leaves. So there are almost no good clips when they we'll show the he puts his shirt back on to leave. He's getting ready to leave before they even catch him. And then they're fighting. I mean holding him against his will. Fighting, battling. Here comes the troops. And it's all chaos. Oh, I think that is Gale. I don't know if Gale had a glow up, but that might be Gale. This guy in this shirt. The Miami shirt. You don't think so?
I think that was the other one that looked the same as Gale, but not Gale. Gale was more white, I thought.
Gale was a little chubbier and white. I loved. You guys got to go back in the archives to watch Gale footage. I mean, that was a big deal for us. But Gale the snail. But this is
Gale.
Either Gale watched our videos and got buff, or this is not Gale. I don't know which.
Sit your ass down. Sit down, buddy. Sit your ass down.
He got so buff that he's ready to finally wrestle that other pedo. He's been waiting. It's
the Israeli guy.
He's ready to be out for a rematch with the Israeli pedo.
Hey, you.
And here's Vitaly.
Sit down.
What happened?
So this is a fail. It's only I mean, you're gonna see a lot of topless guys here, so I hope you don't mind that. This is a fail. The guy leaves, no problem. Then again, classic. I'm just reintroducing everyone to Vitaly. He proceeds to play coins. He plays. What does he play? He plays slots for about another hour straight. Hey, he's addicted to gambling. I mean, it's incredible on stake. Okay, and then they bring in this next Pred, who it's just depressing.
For? I'm sorry to interrupt. Who is this for? Who
Us.
watches this?
We love this. I don't know what you're talking about. All three of us love this.
Yeah, but we commentate on it. People just watch this.
People just watch this. And, kids just watch this. Like, kids watch this for entertainment. Can you imagine a worse thing to watch? I was watching Rugrats. I mean, I didn't need to be watching that. There's a lot more grotesque than Rugrats. There was never, again, a 400-pound naked man on Rugrats, which is what we have here. They get this morbidly obese, very slow guy. Okay, they bring him over, make him take off his shirt. He's fat. Everyone's laughing at. I mean, it is depressing, Mark. Am I right? This is like messed up. This is like...
Yeah, but these are Preds. Remember, they're
again. I'm sorry. I gotta remember these are Preds. We hate Preds. But
yes,
this is gonna sound like I'm defending Preds, and I'm not. Again, I want all Preds to go to jail, get all the term. I want them to get more punishment than even get a jail. I hate Preds, but a guy like this on the right, the guy, shirtless guy, the Pred. If anybody in the world messages him and tells them they want to get with him, he's got to accept it. It doesn't care if they're a dog, a human being, a 12-year-old, an 88-year-old. You know what I mean? Like, this guy is so desperate for anything. I mean, that's my opinion. He should still not try to be with an underage kid, but he's just a desperate loser. I mean, he is not. I mean,
Nothing. Holy fuck! Yeah, no, like.
This guy is too good at acting gay. By the way, this guy who I don't know his name. I'm learning about this guy. He is way too. Wait till you see what he does in another video, another stream.
Who the fuck? This guy's insane.
Yes.
I've been in like this situation with like a lot of guys. This is probably like the craziest.
And the audio's all messed up this season. I can't stand it. Anyway, they say, hey, let's go take a shower together. And Vitaly busts him in the shower. Everyone wants to see the bust moment, so we'll watch the moment where they bust him.
Get on your knees. You bad boy, get on your fucking knees.
I mean, it's getting too gay. I mean, let's
There's something to say, like these guys that are like allow this kind of, they allow the facade to continue like this.
Yes,
it has to be a question of their sexuality, because I would never be on a couch with a shirtless man right next to me.
The moment the guy touches your thigh, you'll be like, Vitaly, come in here. I mean, let's go. Yeah. I mean, but they go on from they go on to like, okay, now let's get up and let's take a shower together. It's like, don't have to go that far, bro. But they confront him in the shower. I honestly, you guys have seen this already. I honestly thought this guy might unalive himself. I thought about unaliving watching this, but this is an unalive stream, if I've ever seen one.
Holy shit, that looks sexy. Oh yeah.
And Vitaly is on stimmed up as ever, on so much Celsius or juice, and I mean, he is messed up on these episodes.
Can you bark?
In fact, this year I'm going demon mode. I'm going demon time. That's not what you want to hear from Vitaly. I mean, you guys know what we saw last year on Vitaly. Now he's going even harder. And it's actually become, he does it with this guy, and I don't even want to show it. I mean, I'll show it with another Pred. It's actually become like Guantanamo Bay style torture on Preds. I mean, it's getting just absolutely absurd. I mean, I'm not even joking.
Like Abu Ghraib.
It is like Abu Ghraib. They're stacking Preds on a naked pyramid with each other. I mean, they're sicking dogs on Preds. I mean, you should see what they're doing to these Preds. I mean, they're literally, I don't even want to spoil it, but they are into now electroshock on Preds. I mean, it's getting crazy.
Yeah.
Well, here's the reveal.
H3, H3? Is that H3? Boogie? Boogie? Ethan Klein?
Holy fuck.
Is that how you shower? Is this the toilet inside here? What are you doing? No. Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
What's going on?
It's just, the guy is so big. It's so depressing. I can't even watch this. Okay? So then...
Yeah, it is sad.
This one I can't even show, but the reason Vitaly got banned, and we'll go back to the other streams he did, is he makes the guy eat. What does he do, Mark? He eats the guy hot chip, right? Hot chip.
They're back to hot chips? He didn't.
Yeah, they never. They have hot chip, and then they have something new also called the salt chip, which is an extremely salty chip, which looks disgusting too.
That's a good punishment for you. Almost molested, rape a child. That's the good.
Yeah, right. That's the proper punishment.
Well, when you're 400 pounds like this guy, one really salty chip could stop his heart. So it is.
It's true.
That's a good point.
Another ounce of sodium this could be the end. So yeah, you're right. I saw Mark outside of Vitaly's house waiting for his chance to go on. Yeah, I don't know. Mark, would you be, I mean, you couldn't be a decoy. I would rather, I've been fantasizing, Mark. When I watch these, I can't help but fantasize.
Whoa.
Wait a second. Let me finish. Pause. Hey, yo. I get into this world where I kind of wish I was. I don't want to be accused of being a Pred. I am not a Pred. But I want to just be in the room when they accuse me of being a pred and I know it's a Vitaly stream, and I just think of all the ways that I can, turn it back around on Vitaly. Now, I don't want to be a pred, but I just get in that mode where I'm like, I would do this to this.
Maybe that's what. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying that's what I think of ways to like get out of it completely and embarrass them.
That's what we should do. We should make. You know how they have escape rooms? That's what we should do. We should make escape rooms from Vitaly.
Yes.
And you're in the shoes of the pred.
You start in the shower and Vitaly storms in and accuses you of being a pred. How do you get out in 10 minutes or less and keep your job? Yes. I mean, this is really because all these people. It's getting much more sadistic, by the way.
On here, the showering. Really?
So anyway, he takes him out of the shower. He makes him eat spicy food. They make him sign a waiver. Then they shave his head. Okay, so far these are pretty normal Vitaly things. But I mean, it's like this guy is so depressing. It's not funny. It's just like sad. He's like he got hot sauce all over his face, covered in hair. He's naked. They make him call like his mom to tell them. It's like the most sadistic, twisted thing. And then, I think it's already been happened, but he literally he makes like a cat food. Okay, I'm telling you, this is torture. But he goes, like Vitaly goes from the state, I can't quite find it here, where he makes the guy, and I can't even show it. He does it right here. I can't even do it, but I'll freeze frame it. I literally can't show it. He makes the guy do the Hail Hitler salute and praise Hitler on this shit. I swear to God, that's why he got banned.
Oh my God.
Yes. And he even does it in German. I mean, he's like, you know what? If you guys promise not to report me, let's just watch 5 seconds to prove it's true. I mean, this is depressing stuff. This is where the world is.
What happened to Vitaly for him to want to do this stuff? This is like disturbing.
He goes into like he goes into demon mode, as he calls it, and he becomes like a Hitler. I don't know. Yeah, Mark?
Here's another question. What's worse, being a Hitler supporter or a pedophile?
Right.
Honestly, I feel like a Hitler supporter isn't that bad compared to being a pedophile. So it's
no, you'd rather in today's world. I go on Twitter. You'd rather be a Hitler supporter. You can get a lot of followers being a Hitler supporter.
Yeah.
But being a Hitler supporter and a pedo, that's a tough double S. But this is sick. Watch 5 seconds of this. It's too messed up to even watch. I'm serious. Watch this on your own time because I won't show this.
Repeat after me. 1, 2, Hitler.
I mean, this is so messed up.
Oh, God.
So he got banned for this. And he immediately, after he does it, and he checks the chat, he immediately has like a panic attack, Vitaly, because he's like, oh my God, why did I make the guy do Hail Hitler? Which I don't know why, Vitaly. I can't explain that. But meanwhile, I think, Hitler would never have even...
He's leading him through it, which is like
he's telling him how exactly to do it.
Yeah.
And by the way, if Hitler knew that the shirtless guy was the one who was going to be saying, hail him 80 years later, he would never have done anything. I mean, this is too crazy for even him, for even the Führer.
Stop the anti-Semitism.
I know. I'm thinking of signing up for the ADL. Like, this is getting too crazy out there. I want to defend our Jews. I mean, this is getting crazy. But again, he just makes him cry. He makes him, and then they like chase him outside. He's just like freaking out. I mean, the guy's having a full-on panic attack. But don't worry, Vitaly, 20 minutes later, back to steak. So that was that stream. Okay, that was a successful stream for Vitaly. The degenerate wave. Yeah, I mean, I am too. I'm very fascinated by this thing. But here's what I know Luke's going to be interested in this one. This other stream he did on election night. He actually had Donald Trump on the show. Oh. That's right, Donald Trump and Vitaly catching preds on election night. This is huge. This is evil. I agree.
Now, is that the actual Trump or is it the Sauce in the City Trump?
It's CJ Trump. He's CJ. We don't like pedos. Wah. I hate pedos. Wah. So here is But this is kind of messed up again because they get this guy. This is the pred, right? Now, he's not naked. He is wearing underwear, but it does appear like he's completely naked on this couch. He's not. But even you can see Vitaly's face here. Like this guy starts having, he gets caught, right? And he starts having a full-on panic attack. You know, and Vitaly starts to feel bad for him. You know, they don't really know what to do because he's crying. He's an emotional guy. So you can kind of see the vibe.
How many students have you hooked up with?
I didn't hook up with any students.
You just said it right there. Bro, why you
No,
playing?
he asked me if I ever thought about hooking up with my students.
Excuse me, pred. It's actually pronounced asked, not asked. So anyway, you can kind of tell the vibe is like they're confronting him, but they're a little like weirded out by the whole situation. Well, I would say that's the perfect time for Trump to show up. Here he comes. Donald Trump, everybody. Let's watch.
No, they're not BBC.
You got BBC?
No.
What you got?
Nothing.
LCCC?
Security clear, is everything good?
Uh-oh.
Yes, Mr.
Who is it?
President.
Come in, Mr. President.
Everybody's good to see you.
There he is.
Patriots. And good to be here. What's going on?
He voted for Kamala today.
Oh, he kind of does do the CJ Trump thing, Luke.
He does do
Because
the
which I never heard Trump
And
do in
also,
my
guys,
life.
It's MJ Trump, guys. Come on. Show
Oh,
some
sorry, not
respect for
CJ. MJ Trump.
We love Vitaly. What a great guy he is. Amazing guy. We're going to catch all these preds.
Luke, would you have done this this gig if Vitaly had asked you to be Trump?
I couldn't do it. I couldn't. Like, I feel too weak, emotionally. Like, what's the word for it? Like, conflicted. I mean, way too conflicted. Because, like, on the one hand, they're predators and they're horrible people.
Of course.
On the other hand, they're being psychologically and physically abused. So that's also not good.
That's pretty, not good. But you know, Trump handles this like a champ. But Trump comes in.
You're disrespecting your overlord, Trump.
Yeah, true. Trump showed up for this on election night of all nights.
He did. Yes, he did.
Now here's a funny. But now check out the comments of this video. This is just someone reposted the video on demand of Vitaly stream, and someone goes, "It's not Trump crying face." They thought it was going to be Donald. The Donald on election night was going to show up.
It's a little
What's
busy.
the one reply?
No, I'd love to do your podcast, but I had to catch a predator and with Vitaly, so I had on Kick. We love Kick, folks.
Fox News is now reporting that Donald Trump has left Mar-a-Lago to hunt preds with Vitaly in downtown LA on election night. I don't know how this will affect the race.
He's going against you.
Not great, but you know, you see it. It's a free country for now. But it's all right. It's good.
Okay, so the mood is a little weird for the Trump entrance. That's why I love this part. Look at Vitaly, who's not entertained at all by that. He's so upset.
And look at the pred. He's confused as
like
well.
Confused and crying.
Call the cops, dude. The fuck?
Okay.
And they'll just sit there like it's such a weird show. Just sit there in silence. But then don't worry, they have some more surprises.
For a
Because
show centered around catching pedophiles and having a Trump impersonator, it's a very boring show.
yeah, you think it would be so wild and wacky, but it's like everyone's kind of sad and doesn't know what to do. But don't worry, someone's here, and here's a hint to spread some joy.
Yeah, we brought in Kamala here. Would you like to have a word with her?
It's the joy candidate.
Kamala Harris doing this show.
There she is. You know, I wouldn't do Joe Rogan, but when Vitaly asked me to go on, I said yes.
You better thank yourself a pred hunter.
Exactly. Oh, honey, I grew up in a
I
pred hunting family. I mean, we've been doing it since I was 2. We've been pred hunting.
When I was the district attorney in San Francisco, I put many a preds just like you in the prison.
Mm-hmm.
I helped them pass their prison sentence and exported them for free labor. Yes, I did.
Yes, honey. Yes, honey.
Kamala, you have a word?
A predator, another predator.
Yep. He voted for you, though. So you allowed.
For your vote. Yes.
The mixed demographic.
No. This is my voter. Thank you. We are going towards the future. You didn't touch woman, so that's good for us.
And she was raised in a middle-aged family, by the way.
Yes. I was raised by a woman.
That was pretty funny. Raised in a middle-aged family.
I think it's a Middle East family.
I don't know if Middle East or middle-aged, but either way, pretty funny. Did you see Tim Dillon making fun of art? Okay. So anyway, this was that stream, and believe me, I watch a lot of this stuff, so you guys don't have to. Nothing else happened. They confront this other guy, and Vitaly just kind of hangs out and plays slots while they chase this guy around a parking garage. I'm not kidding. You can watch it here. They're in the parking garage with this black guy that they caused a pred. They're in the parking garage for the next 20 straight minutes. We're just wandering around. It's like Spinal Tap. Like they can't find the exit. It's something you have to see to believe, but it's not worth showing. Okay. Now we go to this is the one where I say they're getting too gay on this show. You're gonna want to watch this. I'm just trying to recap all of what Vitaly's been up to. He's still got the hat. This might be the day before the election or after. And this is the setup, and this is the guy that does it all. This guy really will do it all. This guy on the left, he'll do anything you want as bait.
See doggy style all over your house.
So they're reading what the pred sent to him.
I want to fuck your little pussy doggy style all over your house. I can't help it, but yeah, I want to see Darren Fred's pussy, see what he can do.
Send a picture of me and
Yo,
Gil.
can we do you have boxers on?
Listen to his request. He says, "Do you have boxers on?" As soon as Vitaly asked me that, I'd be like, "Oh, I gotta go. I don't know what you're gonna ask me, but
that's not. How much do you think he pays these guys?
That's the thing. They're probably getting paid so little to do this job.
Really?
Yeah. No. They're yeah. First of all, I don't know. I guess they get maybe they get a cut of the subs. I don't know, the paid subs. I don't know. But the money that Vitaly gets from his sponsors, which is steak, I saw him admit this. He puts it all right back into steak because they give him like $10,000 for a stream in steak cash to spend gambling on steak, and he loses it all in one night. So there's they're not getting any sponsor money. Okay, and Vitaly's got to pay the bills. So I don't know what they're getting, but I'm going to say not enough. Maybe it's just the love of the hunt. But listen to this request. Do you have boxers on?
Is there can you take one for the team? Can you have him try to eat your ass through your boxers?
Yeah.
So I literally walk out while his face is
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Eat my ass through my boxers? Go ahead. Why not? What the fuck? Catch that, what he requested again. And if your boss asked you to do this, seriously, there are some lawsuits.
Can you take one for the team? Can you have him try to eat your ass through your boxers?
Yeah.
So I literally.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the quickest yeah I've ever heard for any request. But this is for eating your ass through your boxers.
That guy has to be gay or bisexual.
I
without a
guess,
doubt.
but shouldn't it be weird to you that you're letting a guy who thinks you're a kid do that to you? It's like very bizarre.
Yeah.
Very, very bizarre. And then let's get to the catch where it's disgusting. They make the guy think he's about to have an orgy with a bunch of dudes. And they actually do the whole like, I'm not even going to show it. They do the pretend to eat ass through the boxers thing.
What?
No.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm not even going to show it. We'll just show stop motion. Okay, there's the catch. So let's see him about to get caught.
Just smell. Just smell.
Just right here.
Yeah, just smell. No, just back up.
If you're homophobic, turn away.
Oh, yeah, I can't watch this. I don't know.
I'm not watching this.
It's literally gay porn.
It's softcore gay porn. The gayest gay porn.
Okay,
softcore gay porn.
And here's the reveal. They break it right now.
Finger his asshole. Finger his asshole.
Why is there all these guys around?
Get in there. Get in there.
And they're so excited and giddy. They're like, yeah, smell his ass. It's disgusting.
This is horrible. And the Hitler stuff got him banned from Twitch, kicking, not this.
Yeah, I know you were allowed to do this on Kicking. It's sponsored by a gambling company, but you're not allowed to. Yeah, praise a 1940s leader. I don't understand that.
Get in there! You gotta get in there! Get in there!
What are you guys doing?
Oh!
Welcome to the dinner party! Get your fucking shit out of here! Sit down.
It's a party.
What's going on? Hi. All of a sudden, you're a good boy. You weren't as good of a boy talking like that. Huh? Here you go. We're going to start off strong. Light. David.
So he's being...
We got cheap.
Start hot with the chip, and then...
Salt cheap.
Salt cheap. Hot cheap.
David.
This is all very, very strange. And then he does ask, but just a few seconds later, this is kind of cool. He asks, who are you going to vote for, or who did you vote for?
So you said you wanted cameras and evidence. You said you wanted to be filmed. Here we go. Why are you doing this? Yo, guys, we're not doing this. When I'm running the show, no one's talking today. I'm doing it my clock. Your chat is proud. Sorry, I love you guys. Whisper, go outside and talk. What's up?
Here we go.
Do you want to admit that you're guilty? Why are you looking at my hat like that? You're upset that you're fucking lost, huh? Who did you vote for? Who did you vote for?
This is where I'd be like, Trump. I voted for Trump. Get away from me.
I wrote in Biden.
Yeah, look at this face. Look at this interrogation. This is psychotic. You know, we've talked about Vitaly's crazy eyes. I mean, he is really a psycho. Look at this.
Who did you fucking vote for? Tell me now. 3.
I mean, this is scary.
2. Who did you vote?
Who did you fucking vote for, man?
Fucking vote for.
Kamala? Who did you vote for? I'm not gonna do anything. Who did you vote for?
I'm not gonna hit you.
Huh? He's like, I'm not gonna hit you. I'm just gonna do this.
Who did you vote for?
I mean, yeah, but
You voted for Kamala. You voted America. You got what you wanted, right? Kamala. They're all the same. Yo, we're just getting started. This is level 1.
I would have just been like, I'm not registered to vote.
I would say, yeah,
very
please.
easy to get out that way.
I would do anything but admit I voted for Kamala in front of this guy. I mean, please. And by the way,
voted for Trump, but he'd be like, "Oh, good guy. All right, let him go, guys."
There was one pred that voted for Trump. I found that
cut everything.
Cut everything. Oh, you're free to go, man. You're a good guy, man. I know. But here's the thing: Vitaly's obsessed with Trump. You know, and getting Trump elected. Who'd you vote for? Who'd you vote for? Meanwhile, Vitaly is a non-citizen with a violent criminal history. You're the guy that Trump wants to deport, bro. I mean, seriously. He is getting deported, hopefully, the second Trump gets into office. I mean, this is crazy. Why is he so excited for Trump? Again, violent, non-citizen with an extensive criminal record. I mean, I can't believe he's so excited for Trump. I would not vote for Trump if I was that. I want to stay in the country.
Is he legal?
No, he always says, like, he's like, I can't do anything risky until I get my...
He's getting out of the country.
Get out of here. Seriously, because he's been talking all the time. He always goes, dude, and when I get my citizenship, then everything's going to go crazy, but I can't do anything till I don't. So he doesn't have a citizenship. I don't know what kind of crazy, wacky visa, what kind of, pred hunting visa he got. Specifically to torture preds, whatever visa that is.
Squid Game?
And then now here's the other dangerous part. Now there's 5 levels, Mark. 5 levels to the torture. He used to be just, hey, let's have fun with a gator and Sway Lee. Now we're going to torture you in 5 different levels. It's becoming like Hellraiser. So he shaves his head, makes him eat the hot shit. And here's where the
Tom,
yeah.
Did you say that somebody did say they voted for Trump?
Yeah, I'll try to find that one. Some guy did say he voted for Trump.
Okay.
And he goes, I forget his reaction was kind of funny, Vitaly. So then, I don't even know how he does this. So he has like a I don't know what this is. It's like almost if anyone knows what this is, it's not a Sharpie. It's like an actual tattooing thing. And he tattoos the word predator on the guy. But what you missed was that he tried to
movie.
Yeah, that's all I'd say. I put a 2 next to it. Predator 2. So no one thinks I'm a pred. Alien V and Predator's already written out. But he tried to do it on his forehead, and he just cut the guy's skin. I mean, this is torture. As you can see, he's got a big dent in his head now.
Get some distance, please. Everyone back up.
So he does that. He does a bunch of stuff. And this is where I think this is getting way out of hand. He puts on these electrodes, little things that you put on your stomach. I mean, this guy's having a panic
attack. His head
attack.
on the couch?
What?
Did he shave his head on the couch?
Yeah, also there's hair everywhere. I mean, it's a
Oh my God, this is
disgusting thing.
horrible.
It's horrible. There's like hot chip everywhere. There's hot sauce. There's hair. I mean, and this is just some guy's apartment he lets them borrow. I mean, it's probably an Airbnb. I mean, I would like to know if they know what's going on at this Airbnb.
I'm so confused.
And the guy's like almost puking from being so upset. And then they strap electrodes to him.
You feel like you're giving birth?
This pain.
Pain. Imagine.
And they cause him immense pain in his abdomen. I mean, what are we doing? Where's the fun-loving Vitaly? I used to.
He's always on. This is like some weird torture prank. He's always in underwear. He's not even.
Yeah, they always
fully
make him
clothed.
naked and do it. It's like this is you're right. This is like suppressed gay rage. Like what are we really? If I caught a pred, why would you do anything? I mean, make them wear a funny hat and call the cops. But I mean, seriously, do we have to then torture them and physically mutilate them? I mean, on cam. And then
do any of them ever get legal repercussion?
The one guy, they're like
window?
the one guy. There's one mess. I don't even know how much more we should watch this. It's kind of bumming me out. But they get a guy who's like a teacher who is really a bad pred, and they're like, we're not even going to torture this guy because he needs to go to the cops. So when they actually aren't, like, this guy's going to get off scot-free. But when they want to arrest someone now, they don't really torture him too much, right? Because they kind of learned from the whole Gator incident, probably, that we covered so well. That then they do a jackass stunt. They make him walk through a hallway full of mouse traps. I mean, okay, sure. Wow. And then I will give Vitaly credit. There was one funny bit with this next pred. Okay, they have this next pred. They somehow cleaned up all the hair and hot sauce and chip dust and tears and vomit on tough time to get this guy back. And this is the pred on the right. And I'm gonna give Vitaly credit here. This made me laugh. I'm not gonna lie. This way they break in and catch this pred.
Chris. Hey, you got strong hands. Open. Yep.
Let's watch. Okay, hear a noise.
Chris.
Hey.
Is someone here?
Yeah.
Who's here, Chris?
No one. Mom and Dad just left them.
Oh, Chris. There's no toilet paper out there, Chris.
I'll get you some.
Chris, yeah. You know, as I was saying, can you get me some toilet paper, please?
Okay, that's pretty funny. I gotta give Vitaly credit for pretending to be a blind brother, so the guy has to hide on the couch. That's funny. Credit where credit's due, okay?
Using the blind stick incorrectly.
Just smashing it on the ground. Yeah, Vitaly's got no subtlety
straight
here.
down.
Vitaly's not known for his subtlety. He's just banging stuff on this ground.
No, and the kid wearing a Virginity Rock shirt.
Yeah, there's no subtlety here. It's like, everything's a big gag, and they're gonna figure it out. But this guy does just lay on the couch for a while.
I got you. Follow me.
Yeah, I just need to get my stuff.
Oh, dude, thank God this guy's blind. I would have been on.
Yeah, who's believing this? I love this.
Mommy said no, not to be for anybody here. Is that true?
It's like a blind guy who says "mommy," who's wearing a "Make America Great Again" hat. I mean, does that even make any sense?
Blinds for Trump.
Yeah, exactly.
Says "Make America Great Again" in Braille.
Right? Yeah, that'd be good. A bunch of dots. Yeah, I love that. That's funny.
He's not here. Is anybody here? Mama. Mama.
Go to your room. Come on.
Yeah?
Yeah, come on.
Promise me? This is, yeah.
So pretty, and then he hides a pillow over his head.
What is here? Oh my God.
This is what I would call appropriate level of messing with a pred.
But like, it's like the guy that's like in on it with Vitaly. He's like he's way too into it.
Yeah, getting back rubs from preds. I mean, it's very strange.
Is he gonna lay on the pillow with the guy underneath him?
I know he's not, but you know what? Like, honestly, I just am waiting. Like, one time, the pred's just gonna, I mean, the decoy's gonna be like, well, Vitaly hasn't come in yet. I guess I have to blow this guy. I guess, you know? I mean, we're just waiting for something outrageous to happen here.
I forgot. There's something, this painting I had once, and it was like so beautiful.
And this is the worst acting of all time, but it is pretty
I
funny.
don't know.
He's like, oh, this blind guy wants a fucking painting. Of course he does. Right when I'm trying to fuck this kid.
Damn it! What timing? Right when he's looking for the painting of the globe.
He slams this guy in the face with the pillow. Then
Yeah,
he's
that
got to
was-
know something's up. If
Now
he's-
I think I know they're about to reveal it, so I guess it's okay. But I thought that was funny. This
It was
slam.
like so beautiful. I don't know.
Okay, that was, I mean, it's a little funny. Let's be honest, that's kind of funny. Again, this is what I call appropriate level of messing with a pred. If you had to mess with a pred, fine. Hit him with some pillows, freak him out, think there's a blind guy. And call the cops, for God's sakes.
I don't know. Oh, what's going on? Why you... yeah, as I was saying, I don't know
That's
what
funny.
to
This
do.
is backfired.
Yeah, they can't get the mics right. They're like freaking out over stuff.
Because I'm gonna leave, okay? I'm gonna leave you guys.
Very, very cartoonish.
I'm gonna leave you guys. Just like, you sure there's no one here, right?
I'll leave you guys.
Yeah, he messed up there too. Vitaly's acting.
He screws up.
Needs a little work.
Oh, the bed is empty, huh? You're a good boy. Because mommy said last time you invited a boy, he tried, like, did you guys, I don't know anymore. But I'm gonna leave, okay?
Yeah.
Vitaly's on so much Celsius and Stims. He's got no improv skills left. I mean, there is nothing to say.
No.
He just is in a world of his own. You know?
Where's Betty Smithsonian when you need her?
Yeah, where are the
I'm a bee,
legends of
I'm a
improv?
bee,
I'm a bee. Your sister's a bee? Huh?
Love you.
Love you.
Can
Go to
I-
sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
What time is it?
Let me check.
Yeah, actually, the guy you in the chat, you make a good point. The cops have been watching Vitaly, and they actually text security when he's about to go over the line. So, what was the whole Hail Hitler thing? Did they ever just send a tweet, send a text? I mean, we should have known. It was a little over the
Cops
line.
won't show up at that point.
7. Mom should be back by midnight, so you're good.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm out of here.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
I like that. That's great work with the blind stick. Just tap it on the ground next to you.
I'll be back soon when I'm
You're picking up trash.
hungry, okay? I appreciate it. Oh, go.
But then he gets right in his face. Like, the decoy doesn't have to be this sexy with the pred.
This is so weird.
That's what I mean. They're getting too sexy with the preds, and there's even one more of
Go to
them.
my room. Sex is in the city zone, I heard. Yeah, I'm just good.
X in the city is on, I heard.
Sex in
That's
the
like- that's
I
just been off
heard.
the air for years.
I heard from a
Us in
friend
the
that
city.
Sex in the City is on. His level of improv, I love it, and he's. Yeah, I wouldn't want anyone else doing it though.
Too bad now.
And this is all blind people just walk around announcing everything they're doing because they're blind. I'm going to bed now. And I'm definitely not going to shave whoever's in their heads and then beat them with a belt.
I'm great.
Have a really spicy chip in my bucket.
Oh boy, I hope no one takes this salty chip and eats it. Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Brother, I'm craving pizza.
And also, they didn't come out with anything better than, brother. Yes, brother? Brother.
Dude, I literally have pizza.
What?
Get back down, get back down.
What did you say?
Dude, get back down, get back down, get back down.
What'd you say? Is there anybody here?
I found this entertaining, I'll be honest.
Demon time, demon time.
Demon time means I'm going to sexually torture these people for the next hour. That's what demon time means. Okay, that was good. And then again, he does everything with this guy. They make him call everybody. They do this is really, I mean, this guy, I think this is the guy. This is messed up, but he deserves it. This guy deserves to go to prison. I mean, there's no doubt, because he teaches, or he teaches young children. He's a soccer coach or something. But anyway, here's another thing they've been doing: making the Preds open their phone, and then they look through the Preds phone. And actually, in this one, they go live on the Preds Instagram. I mean, it was pretty messed up.
Oh wow!
So they show him getting harassed, and people are calling in, but. All I know is I want to use this as a soundbite. Could you guys help me use this as a soundbite for when we hit 3 hours on the show, which is only in 45 minutes? Actually, we've been in the show gone by very fast. I want to watch. This is what I would do when it hits 3 hours.
People says re-download Telegram, bro. People says reinstall Telegram, bro. It's fucking disgusting, bro.
So
damn, 3 hours live. I guess that's what happens when you're fucking entertaining and you take it. It felt like fucking 1 minute. 3 hours, Chad. 3 fucking hours live doing this. Disgusting pigs like you. I'm sick of you.
That's what I want as a soundbite. Can we do that for 3 hours?
Yes.
3 fucking hours, you disgusting fucking pig. That's what I want.
3 hours, Chad. 3 fucking hours live doing this. Disgusting pigs like you. I'm sick of you. Dirty fucking job. But
see, that's how I feel when I get 3 hours on this show. Dirty fucking people. All right, that's that. You know what? I don't know. Here's one more thing about Preds, and we're done with Pred hunting for a little bit. I just wanted to show you Vitaly's back. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. And this is just a funny about how addicted to gambling Vitaly is. I found this kind of funny. So this is right before they're like, yeah, we got to go catch this Pred.
Oh fuck! I just got into the bonus.
But he's like, I just got in the bonus. We can't go. Okay, that was a little one. But here's the funnier one. Okay, for the second set.
But I got into the bonus.
Wait. We're going to put this guy in prison for his crimes against children. But wait, I got the bonus spin. Wait. Very funny. So then they do this bit where they put Vitaly in a box next to the couch so that he can pop out of the box and surprise the Pred.
Okay, but try to get pizza as soon as possible.
Not a conspicuous box at all if you were in a home. It's just a big fridge box standing upright in the middle of the view. Here's my favorite part though. They put the fridge box over Vitaly, right? Set him up for the next prank.
Good.
Here he goes.
Good.
Close the box.
I think so.
Classic cartoon stuff. Okay. Lock that box up.
Why wouldn't it be against the wall?
I know. Why put it in the middle of the room? I mean, again, there's no subtlety here, Mark. We got to realize Vitaly did not make it big by being subtle. Watch this. Wait a second. He's in the box. He's adjusting himself in the box. Oh, hurry up. And he's back to spinning slots. I just thought that was so funny. He's in the box. Spinning slots. To me, that is the funniest thing I've ever seen. I don't know. I just think the idea of waiting in a fridge box to catch a pred, and you're more obsessed with bonus points on steak. He's got a real problem. I love Vitaly. And I hate Vitaly. It's really a dual thing. So there we go. Playing slots. Complete silence. In a box. Streaming all day. Did I already miss the Kill Tony segment? Yes, please rewind the beginning. We had a big Kill Tony segment. We proved that Kill Tony is, has gone full phony, and that Tony is was very nervous about his problems with Puerto Rico. Okay, there we go. I have even more stuff with Vitaly, but it's a little too messed up, and I don't really need to show it again. Shaving people's heads, beating people. I mean, it's gotten a little too far. And where are the celebs? That's why I watch Vitaly, for the celeb appearances. Where is Uncle Laser to be on Pred Hunt?
Yeah.
Seriously, he'd be perfect.
He showed up. He showed up on my my X feed doing an advertisement.
Yeah, how is the Uncle Laser getting, big time? What is it, for a gambling ad?
Yeah, it was something like that. Yep.
How's he getting big time work? 'Cause I don't know. You know what? The world's too crazy for me now. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Also, my X ads are half Uncle Laser gambling, and it's all sex toys. I had to finally go through and be like, all right, how do I get all these off my X?
That's so funny you mentioned that, Mark, because I actually have something about a sex toy ad I saw on X, formerly Twitter.
Okay.
Right here. Wow, what a great segue. We didn't even set that up. But I saw this ad and I said, you know what? They have me. You call it targeted advertising. They got me down to a T. This is what I saw. It's the mystery vibe. Skip the awkward doctor's visits. Treat erectile dysfunction and improve prostate health with the medically designed Molto.
Okay.
So this is your plan to shove a big dildo up my butt to fix my ED?
I'd feel less awkward talking to my doctor than buying a
right.
sex toy off of X.com.
Right. I could either have a talk with my doctor and get some pills, or I could shove this blue rubber thing up my ass. I don't know, which is more awkward.
Yeah, what if you got caught shoving that up your ass? It's like, no, I swear this is a medical device.
Honey, you don't understand. It's the only way I can perform. It's scientifically proven. It's scientifically proven, honey. To help my prostate health. I'm worried about there's cancer in my family, honey. I need to shove this thing up my ass. I mean, you don't know what's going to happen. Clinically proven to reduce ED by 2 times. No joke. If there's a piece of rubber a foot up your butt, everything's going to be fixed. I mean, seriously. No side effects. Oh, I hope not. Jesus. Pure pleasure. Affordable, accessible, one-time purchase solution. I mean, yeah. And look, it's I think this one's a little, wait, I wanted to show the picture. This one's a little used. Look at the tip. Do you guys see that?
Got a little bit in the stink.
It's a pre-used one. You can buy them on I buy mine on the secondary market. My Moltos. Wow. Okay, there we go. I just thought this was so funny. What a great ad. Again, this is so much better than my awkward doctor talks. But you know what? The awkward doctor talk is going to be, hey, doc, can you get this blue piece of rubber out my butt? It's a Molto. It's stuck. That's going to be the awkward conversation when you buy the Molto. Okay, well, there.
Sun hit your eye like a big pizza pie. That's a Molto.
That's a Molto. Exactly. Well, thank you to Molto.
I'm prostate free. I don't have ED. It's a
Molto.
The Molto.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
Reduce ED by 2 times.
Thank you to Molto for what a nice Italian name for a disgusting pervert product. By the way, I like this too. Whoops. Doctor recommended. I guess, is that how they normally say it? One doctor.
Doctor.
One single guy, one pervert.
I could see this making an appearance on Vitaly.
Oh yeah, this is going to be the 6th challenge. Molto or jail? I mean, seriously.
Save your head, do a molto.
Do a molto. Well, anyway, we're on to Molto
You
now.
don't want to get ED while you're being a pred to all these kids, do you? Then shove this Molto
Do
up.
you, bitch? We're sponsored by Molto now. Do Molto. Everything will be Molto. So there we go. This is Molto. Let's get through the rest of the backlog, and then I have a couple other things that I really do want to talk about, but including some personal check-ins here. But how about this? I was thinking, why did I don't want to do politics anymore. That's the great thing about the election being over. This was a heavy politics show. I made it fun though. We made it fun with Kill Tony and all that. But
did we have a send-off for Kamala and Doug?
Yeah, that's a good point, Luke. We really didn't have an official send-off, thanks for all the fun times moment, which we should, right? With Doug and Kamala.
It's been such a big part the last 8 months?
Yeah, really. There's been so much Doug talk. I mean, now really, where does Doug go from here? I think we could recently get Doug on the show pretty quickly now. I mean, his life is over. But we got to really, I would like to, just give a small thanks to Doug, Kamala's husband, for all the fun stuff you've given us, all the gay rumors, all the, the impregnating the nanny, the beating of the woman at the you made her do a full 360 spin at the red carpet. I mean, Doug has really given us such great content. Thank you, Doug. And thank you to Kamala.
Thank you, Doug.
Thank you, Doug. And thank you to Kamala for marrying Doug, really, first of all. That really... I'd like to have Kamala on here to find out how did she and Doug meet? I never heard that story. 10,000 times. That bullshit story. They met really, it was like a devil's pact, like a high-powered millionaire defense lawyer and the attorney general of San Francisco meet up. That's not really a meet cute, guys. Okay, I don't know how they spun that into being the cutest story ever. Enough. I said no more politics. I'm sorry. But I think this video is about 20 seconds long, and it sums up the race, and it sums up why Donald Trump won and why Kamala lost. It's pretty similar. Someone posted this, just back-to-back TikToks that they saw, both by the official campaign. So this one's by Kamala Harris, and then they're going to show one by Trump. Watch this.
We are not going back.
Kamala.
Kamala's never gonna beat me in November. Donna's gonna make the country better than you can remember. Kamala's never gonna beat me in November. Hey, Margarita. Kamala's never gonna.
So I think that pretty much explains the race.
Yeah, it really did.
One is a fun-loving guy, and the other. I thought that was pretty fun. I never heard that song before. It's catchy though.
I still can't believe it at this point. A week later.
Yeah, we're 1 week out, and I am so optimistic about this show.
Did you have any good freakouts that you saw online?
I didn't see either. That's a great question. I was surprised that it was nowhere near 2016 in terms of level of freakout, was it, Luke?
No, I think most people realized he was better. He was the better option between these.
It wasn't like where Hillary won the popular vote, but he won. He won everything. He won everything. It wasn't close, and yeah, more people understand now. I think anyway. I'm not talking politics, but everyone realized how bad she was, so it's not as big a freak out this time. But I haven't seen much. I've seen little things, but I even feel bad. I mean, if you've been watching MSNBC or CNN for 3 years, you really think Trump is evil. You think he's the worst, so you're going to be upset when he loses. I don't have too much fun with those regular people freaking out. Now, actors, people on TV, I love making fun of them, but I always have a little bit of empathy for these people. You got to really understand that their mind is warped. Just like you would have had a freak out if Kamala won, Luke. I mean,
I want to post. I mean, I want to post it.
No, I
though.
know,
That's, there's some people are posting their freakouts.
Well, you might have.
You would have grabbed your gun and went to the Washington D.C. on January.
Yeah,
6th.
it would have been
We know
January
this.
6th.
I would have put on my
too.
raccoon hat and my shaman outfit and walked into the Capitol
Yeah.
front doors.
Peacefully though.
Threw in a zip. Threw in a zin.
With
And
a
get in
zin,
there.
throw in a
Threw a
zin and get
zin.
in there. Drool over the
A
Senate
drooling
floor.
man has just drooled on Nancy Pelosi's desk. Black man.
I condemn that guy, that drooling fool. I call him. He's a drool fool.
The drooling fool. Anyway, yeah. Well, I did want to say that what I realized by watching, Trump go on all these podcasts, JD Vance going on all these podcasts, Kill Tony going on MSG. What I realized, the one insight I had about entertainment is that basically Republicans, and they didn't do it all like the DNC. It's not exactly the same, but the Republicans were brilliant to invest all their time and I'm sure some money to go onto all these comedy podcasts and to basically make comedy podcasts, at least the big ones, basically a right-wing thing. You know what I mean? Like Joe Rogan
that was very smart.
Joe Rogan is kind of a right-wing thing now, and he didn't used to be at all. Theo Von is more right-wing. A bunch of these people. Tony is the best example. Tony's now 100% a Trump panderer. I mean, that's what he does. So they were very smart to do that versus the DNC, the Democratic Party, which still does SNL. They still work with that. So they're not going to get any young people. So they were very smart to do that. And that's what I really realized afterwards, that was a coordinated thing, get these people on all these podcasts and to promote the Donald Trump message. And sure, some of it was natural, but they kind of utilized it in a very smart way. But as good as it was for the Republicans, I'm going to say this for the next 4 years, this is bad news for us regular viewers of these podcasts.
Yes.
It's very bad news because they are now shills for the Republican Party in a lot of ways. Do you think when Donald Trump makes, and he's certain to make a mistake or do something wrong or have something worthy of talking about, I now think that, is Tony even going to mention it as a joke, or will Tony say, well, if someone else makes a joke about it, will he go, well, you don't really understand the situation? Like, it's going to be horrible for comedy. Horrible.
We're going to see Lindsey Graham on friggin' Birdcast, maybe.
Yeah, that's even worse, too. Yeah. You have Marco Rubio on Dad Meat next week. I mean, it's going to be sick. I mean, it's bad.
I shudder at that thought now.
I know,
That sounds
it really is scary. It's scary. But do you know what I mean, Mark? Like, I think it's a total switch, and it's I don't know if anyone's going to be objective about it. I think they're going to be hardcore. They won with Trump. Theo Von won with Trump. Kill Tony won with, I like Theo Von, but you know what I mean? Like, they won with him. Now they're going to ride with him.
I never really thought about that until you just brought it up, but now that great, I've been in this big slump of writing bits, and this is great. Now that when Trump gets in there, I could write a bit about every shortcoming of Trump, like that he does.
Right.
And it'll be topical, and then I can go and kill Tony with it. And I just wanna butt heads with Tony. I don't know.
Oh,
why.
you should. You should.
I'd love to butt heads with Tony.
Especially
politically, because
Yes. Politically, it would be so easy to rile Tony up and get him so mad. I mean, you could do it in one. He gets mad if anybody, like that. What was that? The one guy the one show from a couple weeks ago where he was like, what was it, about vaccines or about Ukraine or something, about Jewish people, and he's just like,
oh, was it this week? The first
maybe it was the
guy
one
where he was
McDonald's guy. Yeah, like that one guy.
Yeah, did you get vaccinated?
He's like, did you get vaccinated? And the guy's like, I don't really talk about that, but whatever people want to do is go with them. And then Tony, that like pissed Tony off. He's like, oh my God,
Right.
you really think it's so? It's like you could rile this guy up in 1 second. You could just say anything.
Yes.
That's what
And he'd be
worries
like-
me, though. It's scary that, like, with Elon being involved in all the comedy,
Yeah.
it feels like that Republicanism is becoming more the mainstream now, and that
Yes.
Democrat left-wing stuff is going to be like the anti-culture stuff.
Exactly. I think that
No.
soon. What, Mark? You don't think so?
No, okay, go ahead. I want to say something, but you guys go.
No, I just think that you make a good point. Yeah, Luke, I think you're pretty much exactly on the money that it's going to be split in two. I mean, there's still going to be SNL. There's still going to be these things that do traditional left-leaning stuff. But yeah, I think the right is now going to be the more popular of the comedy. It's going to be making fun of, doing these edgy Tony Hinchcliffe, race jokes. That's going to be common now, just like it was 20 years ago, 15 years ago, maybe. And there's going to be, you know what? But like, there's going to be so much of it that is so hack and so lazy and bad. But if you call it out, you're going to be a libtard,
Yeah, and am I selfish to think that's going to affect me? Because I know I'm not a big name, but I do.
No.
Like, I do like right-wing comedy.
Yeah, right. I'm with you, Luke. I think, it's going to help you in a lot of ways, but I think it could help you, I'm saying. But it also could, I just afraid it's going to put people in a box. I even thought about it with this show. I'm like, I'm not going to start just making fun of Trump only because it's the contrary thing to do, but I'm just going to be honest. But I don't want to be seen as like another podcast that, makes fun of Democrat. That's not how I feel at all. It's like, but that's what's happening. Look at Andrew Schultz. That show is just the last 3 shows. I've seen 5 minutes of each show. They just make fun of Democrats.
Yeah, he was, and in 2020, he was happy Trump lost.
Right. So he's riding the popularity wave like nobody's business, Andrew Schultz, and that's you just look at Andrew Schultz. That's where it's all heading because he knows he's way ahead of the game. I'd like an apology. I'm sorry. There you go. Yeah.
I understand. I can already see it now. Like the right wing comedy is getting like cringe.
Yes.
And
it's already starting.
Yeah. So I think since we, Luke, since you already come from a right wing background, I think it'd be easier to write like pro left jokes.
Yes.
Sarcastically. And I think if you do it with some nuance, I think you could be a contrarian, but I don't know. I think it could be good. If everybody goes right, you got to go kind of left.
I agree.
Like, since you come from the right, you know what their
trigger. You know what they get triggered by.
Hit you with.
Yeah. Completely. I think we could do that where we could get. I mean, that's the thing. I've made enough videos now. I know how to attract hate. I don't know how to attract love, but I know how to attract hate. So
you know how to attract hate by just correctly criticizing Tony Hinchcliffe on actual maniacal points.
That's true, but I understand that people are very sensitive about that stuff, and even commenting about, Tony's MSG show was enough for people to say, "You don't get it. You're voting for Kamala. It's like people have no nuance." People have no idea. So yeah, you could easily troll many people and do it right. So yeah, maybe that'll be good for us. We'll have to have our finger on the pulse here and pay attention. But I was also thinking about this, and kind of where the culture is going.
Can we say this? And I know, let's enjoy Joe Biden while we still have him. How about that?
Yes. You're right.
Did you see the video of him walking in the sand? I mean, he's a legend.
I did.
I sent you that one.
Oh, you did? Okay, good. Well, let's watch Biden sand so everyone can see it. And then I have one more point to make that I think will ruffle some feathers.
I just
Biden
love watching
sand.
this. Remember, he's the current president and has been the president the last 4 years.
Our current president, completely capable of being president, by the way. There's been no talk of him leaving, really. Unless they want to. Now there's talk of him leaving so Kamala can have a few months in the chair for fun. I like that.
Yeah.
The Make-A-Wish for Kamala. I mean, that's nice. Jesus. She basically, Joe Biden, they're like, Joe Biden, give Kamala the golden ticket so she can come up whenever she wants and be president. It's like, Jesus, how depressing. She disabled? She disabled open micer? Please, let's watch Biden v. Sand.
Watch this.
Okay, so he's walking. And he's doing okay now.
Play funny music after this.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, wait.
do like a tightrope act.
We need something. You're so right. This is not really a full comedy bit without here's tightrope music. There we go. This is good. Okay, wait. Oh, wait. We just need circus music. Thank you. Circus music. The circus music theme song. Here we go. This is even right. Here we go. Whoa, this is wacky. Here we go. A little loud. There we go. Uh-oh. Oopsie vote. Oh, Joe, you got it. You got it, Joe. Oh, no, Joe. Jill, help him. Grab him. Jill. Oh, here he goes.
Joe's doing nothing.
Yeah, Jill, support your man. Oh, wait. So you think he's doing well now. You think he beat the sand, but he's back a couple seconds later. Uh-oh. Joe. Joe, those are uneven dunes, Joe. It's high tide. Uh-oh. He's teetering. He's tottering.
He's dragging his feet. Like he's
But he doesn't.
all in their shoes.
He doesn't fall down. Wow. Good job, Joe. Wow, this is incredible. So anyway, that first step really.
Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, folks.
Mark, did you mess up those dunes for him? I mean, why would you sabotage him?
Oh yeah, you see all those little sticks in there? They're in there on purpose.
And I like this guy with the military, the Secret Service with the military grade binoculars to make sure he can watch Joe Biden fall and not help.
Yeah.
Good job with those binos.
You think that tripod there is giving a reading on what the slope is?
Yeah, right. They're giving a slope. If Joe Biden exceeds,
is that about
8-degree slope, he's gonna fall down. We know that. That is the funniest part right there. Those couple steps, like a baby giraffe taking his first few steps.
I think he shits himself.
Yes.
He like stops and he...
I love it. Oh. Jill, I mean, hold his hand, Jill.
Obama would have helped him.
Oh, wow, 100%, yeah. Now, why? No, she would have rubbed his face. She would have pushed him into the sand and held him down. It's my turn.
How many times has he fallen during this presidency?
Yeah, I mean, he's fallen how many times on the stairs? A lot. On the bike, he fell off the bike.
Did he fall at military graduation?
Yeah, he fell down the stairs at the military thing. I can think of at least 5 times he's fell off the top of my head. And this might as well be a fall. I mean, for what it is. Whoa! Someone even goes, "Whoa!"
This is pretty good.
Oh,
yeah, where he stops and he hunches over.
But I like that you can hear the little person in the background. Ooh, oh! It's like a little horse walking for the first time.
Like a little toddler. You're like,
oh! You got it, big! You got it, little fella.
Yeah.
You keep going
Baby
all the
steps.
way to the kitchen. Go. Well, there's our sitting president, and he's doing a great job. He's meeting Trump tomorrow, actually. Trump at the White House tomorrow. That'd be fun. Fun photo op.
With Big Daddy Barack.
Oh, well, I hope Barack's there, too. I hope. Is he going to be there?
He is going to be there, yeah.
Really? What? So, as like the guy who actually can talk and form a sentence? Yeah, well, that makes sense. I heard that, but then Melania doesn't want to meet Jill. Is that right? She's not going. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's pretty crazy. Your opinion on the rumors regarding Cam and Tony? I don't know those rumors, but my final point about this whole where comedy is going, where society is going, really, is that when I say I think right wing. These comedy podcasts, the big time comedy podcasts, are going to become the right wing's cultural hold. It already is that. They're going to be, I'm saying, it's kind of the right wing's SNL are all these comedy podcasts. And for all the people, here was my thought after I watched some of the Bill Burr on SNL. If you're one of those people who goes, "Oh, SNL sucks. Oh, SNL's the worst. Oh, SNL's horrible. It's so liberal. It's so stupid. All the sketches suck." Okay. Would you rather watch 90 minutes of SNL or 9 10-minute clips from different comedy podcasts?
I go SNL.
See? It's a tough one. I'm saying 9 big-time comedy podcasts, the Burt podcast, the two in the, not, oh wait, what's that called? 2 Bears, 1 Cave. 2 in the Cave. 2 Bears, 1 Cave. The Golden Hour. I mean, imagine watching.
That's not a big comedy podcast.
I'm sorry.
I don't even know who the Golden Hour is.
That's what Brendan
Schaub,
Schaub's is now.
Leah and
Yeah.
Eric Griffin.
But you know what I mean, or whatever. What's something with Brian Callen? I mean, imagine watching.
Friends.
Imagine just sitting down for 90 minutes and they show you 10 different clips of that. You would want to jump out of your chair and run away. At least SNL has a good musical production, good high quality production value with good costumes, and once in a while a sketch is actually funny. I mean, really, compare those two. Which would you rather watch? I'm just saying. I was watching SNL. They had I saw on YouTube a couple of sketches that were actually pretty funny. And they have big time guests, and they have again good music and a band, and I mean, really, 90 minutes of Kill Tony or SNL. I mean, really, think about it. Not just what you want to believe, but really.
What isn't funny was Bill Burr's stand-up.
Yeah, actually, I agree with you there, Luke. I watched that. That was kind of a miss for me. I did not really chuckle once at that. And I want to like Bill Burr, but I've also heard he got a facelift. Everyone's saying that. Okay.
What?
Yeah, you can see like the skin folds are all weird on his neck. Apparently, that's indicative of a facelift. He's gone full Hollywood, and yeah, the whole like his whole thing about Trump. I mean, it was the wrong room. I mean, the room was like mourning basically, because Kamala lost. But they didn't hit like I wanted them to. I remember Chappelle going on after Trump won in 2016. That was actually pretty good. I always thought that was a very good monologue. This was not.
I like Bill. I used to like Bill Burr, but
yeah,
I don't know. I like it. I used to like his podcast. I actually did like his when his wife would go on. She's like, because they have a good dynamic, but just I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. He just seems like he's like I hate to use the word, but he's like a cuck kind of.
Yeah, he is weirdly like on the edge of being very. I agree, like cuck to his wife, kind of, but at the same time, he promotes this like I don't give a fuck what like what you think sort of attitude. Doesn't really work. I saw Louis C.K. the day after the 2016 election, and he didn't say anything about it. Was that before or after he got canceled? Actually, that was around the same time.
Louis, I think we should have more immigrants in the country illegally.
Oh, Louis, yeah, Louis is one of those guys. Yeah, Louis is like an open borders guy. It was before he got canceled. Yeah, I don't know. Then he was a big lib. I don't know, but he's very into his material. Louis C.K. is very into his hour. Writing a very solid hour. Anyway, I'm just saying, compare SNL to 90 minutes of 90 minutes of any big time comedy podcast. You're gonna be dying for SNL. So there you go. Okay, well that was very, very exciting with that, and we did Jack Doherty's OnlyFans. We really saw that all the way. And my Molto. I mean, everybody's been asking me, show talk to his Pookie. Show talk to his Pookie. And no, that's not her OnlyFans. That's her boyfriend.
I heard it was Sam Darnold. I heard.
Really,
David Lucas. I didn't know that.
It was David Lucas. See, there he is. There's Pookie, everybody.
Uncancelable.
Uncancelable. Unhoctulable. Yeah, there he is. No, but who cares? I was gonna do a whole thing where I was gonna put when they go, hey, here's Pookie. That's Haley Welch's boyfriend. I was gonna put I was gonna put Mark here and say Mark's Pookie. Everybody, see, like this is kind of what I would imagine it would look like.
It's Hypno. Hypno's Pookie.
Hypno could be Pookie, but I like
Did
Mark
he
as
ever pay
Pookie.
you?
You know what's funny? That's a great question.
you?
Did Hypno pay me? Let me get into that. I bet Hypno $50 that Trump was going to win. He said Kamala. He sent me the next day. He did say, "Hey, what's your Venmo?" I sent it to him. Then he said, "Hey, I need the last 4 digits of your phone number." I sent that to him right away. Then nothing. Then we've had nothing since then. So we're still waiting on the $50. Now, I'm not one to ask friends for money. I'm not one to ask for that. So I will not be asking him. It'll be funnier when he next calls in to embarrass him about it than to actually get the money.
In
So
4 years, when Gavin
Right.
Newsom's running, he's going to talk
He goes,
all about Gavin Newsom.
"Bro, Shapiro's a lock. Shapiro's a lock. Don't even worry,
I'm
bro.
telling
All
you,
50
bro.
states, Shapiro." I mean, he's going to be doing that 4 years from now. So
I was so angry when he was talking up that in the beginning. I was like, this guy needs to please shut the hell up. I can't
that's
take
why
this.
Hypno is great. I knew he would come in like a wrecking ball and just totally be libtarded and go crazy and just go and be so confident. And you know what? It worked out. Actually, yeah, Mark, your hand. Did you match your hands like this on purpose? You look great as Pookie.
Yep. Well, I looked real briefly. And I was like, "Wow, I'm almost matching it." So I just kept my hands in the same spot.
Yeah, don't
it
move.
Looks pretty.
Now, do you have anything to
authentic.
say? If you were Pookie, what would you have to say?
If I was Pookie, to my girlfriend talk to her,
Yeah.
I'd say I just want to let the internet know she does spit on that thing.
Wink.
Give a big wink. Yeah.
And by that, she shines my shoes. We spit, shines.
Yeah.
No
She says
sexual
spit
intercourse.
shine.
Yeah, and I don't know. This Pookie, it seems like a normal, pretty dumb guy. I watched some of Pookie here. Normal guy, nice guy. I got nothing wrong. He has an app. He has an app that tells you where to go on dates if you're in depending on what city you're in. Very strange guy. But
Here, I thought that was Danny Martinello with her. I thought
that does look like where's Danny Martinello? Kill Tony's own. There he is.
I think.
Is this the
She would be too
podcast he was
good for-
chopping off?
This is what he had to chop
Chop off
off
the
in
pod?
New York. Yeah, this is right, Mark. He had to chop this off real quick with Haley Welch. And I God knows. I mean, I don't know. Haley, by the way, she seems like a very nice person, and I'm glad she's just killing it out there. She interviews Jake Paul at the end.
She's a complete fucking murderer.
She is a fucking murderer, and all the comments are just goofing. But again, 11 hours ago, 250K views. I mean, that's no joke. No joke, Pookie. Pookie got a lot of views. I didn't know Pookie was so beloved. Pookie. So congratulations to Mark. Mark, do you have your own Pookie? Are you working on a Pookie? What's going on with that?
Yeah, big development this weekend.
Oh.
I talked to her. I talked to her.
Yeah, you talked to her.
I talked to her.
To your crush.
And I was a little caught off guard. I wasn't expecting it, and I got kind of nervous. We had a very surface level conversation, and then in the middle of one of my sentences, I had one of those nervous gulps. It was very obvious, and I felt so silly and stupid, and I had to walk away after that.
Now, please recreate the gulp. How did it sound? I want to hear how the gulp sounded. I want to do
let you fucking drown in your own embarrassment.
Wait, no, but I'm curious. Wait a second. I want to hear this gulp because I think it's important. You know, there's different levels of gulp. There's, but we'll. So I'm just going to talk like I'm her. So you were leaving church, or where was this?
So this was the begin church. So I was going to confession, or I was trying to go to confession early before this mass, and I didn't show up early enough because the line was huge. So I just kind of sat and they were praying the rosary. So I didn't actually go into the church. I just sat kind of. There's like this outside area, not outside the building, but like outside the actual church part.
Mm.
And so I'm just sitting there, and I hear these like high heels walking closer to me, and I turn, and it's her, and I'm like, oh shoot. So I get up, I say hello, and the last time I talked to her was on the talk to it. We were at the Philly airport, and so she was, she asked like how the trip was, whatever, and I said, oh, I went back in October, blah blah blah. Found out about her family, and yeah, and then she asked if I liked Austin. I go, yeah, yeah, and I didn't know how much to divulge, and I was like kind of just like nervous, and I was like, yeah, I like it. And I kind of like turned my head. I could feel, how you get that nervous like lump in your throat?
Yes.
I could feel it mid-sentence,
God,
and I kind
yes.
of like turned a little bit and did it, and then came back, and then that was the end of the conversation.
Then what? How
It
did
was
you
bad.
end it? I mean, how did it finish?
She was just like, after that, well, because I didn't know what to say, and I was just like, yeah, I like it, it's good. The awkward thing. She's like, oh, great, and then she was like, well, I'll talk to you soon, or
Oh
I'll see you
no.
around, something like that.
Well,
Yeah.
based on that, I mean, it sounds bad because it sounds like you turned and she saw the gulp. She could physically see the gulp go down. You could see a gulp go down. That's always bad. You don't want to be able to see the gulp. But to me, it doesn't sound like you ruined everything, but you should have. It's hard to. You should have, made some kind of move in terms of number. What are you doing in Austin? I'm always looking for people to hang out with or something, or we're doing this weekend,
Well, that's now all my friends have said the same thing, that that I now have to ask her out the next time.
You do. Yeah.
I have to say, hey, I'm sorry you caught me a little off guard. I'll be honest, I was a little nervous, but I wanted to ask you
That's good.
out on a date.
That's good.
Is that what I do? But here's the thing, Tom. This is the thing you're not thinking of. Okay. I showed up early to go to this confession.
Yeah.
And she showed up about like a half hour before church was supposed to start. So if I ask her out on this date, one, I'm asking her out right before she has to sing in front of the entire church. So that's going to be in her head.
And you'll be staring at her as she's singing. You'll just be looking.
And I'll be staring at her.
Yeah.
And on top of this, if she denies me, I'll have to sit around in that church for an hour and a half
every week,
questioning my faith.
Every week too, or just leave church.
Well, no, it'll just be an hour after this. But
no, I know what you mean. That is a toughie, but I think you have to. I don't know what your social life is like, but if you could do something just like, hey, my friends and I on Friday we're doing this. Hopefully it's you guys, I don't know what you probably have some degenerate, debaucherous friends, but maybe like, oh, I always go to this bar on Friday night, or I do this on Saturdays, or I don't know what the hell you're supposed to. I fish with David Lucas on Saturdays, and all. Why don't you come by? I don't know what people do in Austin. I only know podcasts, but you gotta. I agree that like you're with your friends, you gotta make a move, get a number, invite somewhere. Say I'm new here. I mean, let's lie. I mean, you're kind of new there.
Well, she knows that. She already knows that.
Okay. That's perfect.
So,
You're. I think if she has any interest in you at all, 1%, she'll say, of course, she'll say yes. My theory.
Yeah, but if it's a date, if it's like a romantic date kind of thing, like a date implies romanticism, right? So
it implies hot to to me. No, but I agree. It implies being romantic. You have interest in this girl. Romantic.
Yeah.
Sinful interest.
That's what my buddy recommended, that just because then you'll know right away if there's any of that.
Yeah, you want to know if they have any interest to start. You don't want to just be wrong. And Ted actually gives some good advice, and I agree with this. That when you ask her out, you got to have like something you're going to do already, or you have to have an idea of where to go. You know, you can't just say, go out with me. You know, I like to have a plan.
Well,
here we're doing this.
Restaurant I want to check out.
Yeah, there's a restaurant you want to check out, a bar,
yeah.
Have you heard of the Mothership? I hear it's this great club that they, you know, something.
Have you heard of the great and powerful Tony fucking
Hinchcliffe?
Hinchcliffe?
He's the fucking murderer. He's a fucking hungry
fucking
wolf.
Underwolf.
He's a fucking wolf, and you have to see him to believe him. Come with me. Yeah. But something like that, honestly, I think you can do it, Mark. I really, so you have all the way till Sunday to prepare, right?
Saturday, yeah.
Oh, Saturday. Are
so
you
yeah,
Jewish? What are you
and-
going to church on Saturday for? What's up with this temple bullshit?
Because then I could sleep in on Sundays.
Oh, I see.
I can be. But what the other thing is I have to do it's like quiet in this area outside the church area.
Oh.
So anybody that's in there is gonna hear me say this.
Right.
And,
Well, you can't.
it's gonna make my skin crawl.
You can't even think about that until you fail. You know, and that's what I mean. Like, once you get denied, if you get denied, then you can be like, oh my God, everyone just heard me get denied. But until then, you can't even think about that. You got to go, it's just me and her. It's just her. It's just the two of us. That's a multi. You know, you got to be, so I'm saying, Mark, yeah, ask her out. Come up with something to do. Coffee
missed all
shop,
that.
donuts.
You came in super laggy. I did not catch what you just said.
I said just bang her in the hall of the church. Who cares, man? It's just so... No, I'm saying... I said... who knows what I said? I said just come up with a thing to say. You gotta have an idea of what you want to do on the date. Something that you would already do anyway. Not that you actually would. Just pretend you would. Invite her.
Yeah, I would ask. Well, I'd ask what day she's free. Right? You gotta figure that one out.
See, I don't even agree with that. I think if you just say, "Hey, how about I want someone to go with me to this place on Thursday," and if she says no, then you say, "Or any other days?" And if she says no, follow her home. I mean, find out where she lives. No, but you know what I mean. You got to.
So don't say the word date.
That's not necessarily. I don't think you have to, but yeah, you could. You could.
Okay.
Dealer's choice with that one. Do you want to go with me to Voodoo Donuts? Right. So Ted's
still gotta go to Spike.
Like ask Luke. Like say, Luke, do you want to go with me to Voodoo Donuts? See, this is how you'll practice.
Luke, would you like to go with me to Voodoo Donuts?
I'd love to go with you to Voodoo Donuts.
Hey, are you talking to my man? That's my man. That's Luke. What you talking about, man? Come here, Luke. You ain't allowed to talk to him and go to donuts with him. See? A lot of things can happen that you got to be ready for, but like a sassy black girlfriend. A sassy black girlfriend.
I know you ain't talking to my man like that, you crazy ass.
Right, you got to be ready. Yeah, I just think or what time do you go to church? What time does church end? Just invite her to breakfast after church. Say, hey, do you want to? I'm starving.
Well, this is Saturday, so it's at night.
Oh. Yeah. You want to get a bite at the diner? I don't know. Food truck.
I can't ask the girl out from church to drinks. I feel like that's a bad move.
Well, yeah, but I agree. You could still say, do you want to go to the diner and get something? I don't know if there's diners in Austin. Probably. There's diners everywhere in the world.
If it was like still, well, actually, this is in Austin, correct?
Yes. No.
Okay.
I'm telecommunicating the church.
Yes,
I thought you were in Delaware for some reason. I forgot you were in. I thought you were visiting Delaware and you found this girl. I'm assuming it's warm there right now, correct?
Yeah, but it's about to get cold. It's about to get a little chilly.
What do you suggest?
For a nice cone of ice cream. That'd be a great.
There you go.
That is
cute.
Date.
You have a chance to talk. It's relaxed. You buy her Rocky Road, and you're out of there.
I would,
I can
mint
get ice
chocolate
cream
chip.
on the tip of my nose.
Yeah, see, that's
Oh,
cute.
Maraschino cherries. Do I hear in your future?
You put a waffle cone on your penis. I mean, there's a lot of cute ideas we can do, but you gotta. I agree with Ted in the chat. A move is better than no move at all. Any move.
That's true.
I think ice cream. Say, hey, I want to go to this. I really wanted to go to this diner. Would you go with me tomorrow? I don't know. Come up with some bullshit, but you gotta make a move, and the show is depending on you making a move also. So
I know. I know. We got to get away from political talk. And
I know
back
we
into
need more
love.
personal interest stories. So please, for God's sake, nothing interesting happening in my love life. There's nothing fascinating. So we need. I mean, and Luke, I don't know. I've been trying to work on Luke, but he's not. He's a tough cookie to crack.
Work on me for what?
Get some lady interest. Get some drama going. I don't know.
I tell you though, every time I message these women on the apps and they respond, my interest goes from 1 to negative 1,000. I just don't. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't.
So
ca-
you
I don't,
like
I don't.
you like the initial message, but then when they respond, you like
No,
them
it's
when
not
you.
even that. I don't even
Oh.
like the initial message. I will like everybody. I'll match and I'll say, "Hey, how's it going?" I'll send it at night, like 12 in the morning. I'll be scrolling the apps. Hey, how's it going? I wake up the next morning and I look at my phone and it says Cindy from Hinge has responded. Hey, I'm doing good. How about you? And I just go, oh, and I just never text them. I just never.
You know what?
I don't know what. Why am I like that? Is that that's not normal? It can't be.
I don't know if it's. You know what? Maybe that's why. I feel so akin with you, Luke. I feel the same way with a lot of things. Like if anyone, I'm just like, ugh, what? But you know what? You got to make the plunge though eventually, right, Mark? I mean, I understand being. No.
Yeah, but I don't want to be in a relationship.
Yeah,
you don't want to be in a relationship.
No. Oh my God.
But do you
no.
want to? Do you
Absolutely
want to? You know.
not.
I know we're on the talk to a set. I mean, do you want to? Get it on with the chick? I mean.
Yeah, but then honestly, here's how I feel. If I get it on with a chick,
Yeah.
as soon as I'm finished, I want to what's the word? Just teleport from her, wherever. Like let's say I'm over her
Okay.
place and we have do the stuff.
You want to leave.
As soon as I'm finished, I want to go and just be back at my room.
Just
I don't
gone.
want to deal with any.
Well,
I want her to evaporate from my life. I don't
Then
want
I
to deal
have
with
that's very interesting. I think I have a solution for you. Instead of a woman, why don't you try the Molto?
That's a great idea. I didn't even.
And you don't even need a girlfriend. Just get a Molto.
I actually have a segue for this. I have a buddy who's in the same boat as me, where he hasn't lost his virginity.
Sure.
But he's my best. He's one of my best friends. I swear to God, he's one. They went to college with him. I'm not going to say his name because it's embarrassing to me, at least. He purchased not one, 2 fleshlights.
Wow.
Off a website. And he was telling me, I'm like, okay. And he was telling me about it. And he goes, I talked to a lot of people and they said they had, they've had sex. And I told them how it felt. And they said, yeah, it's kind of like what sex feels like. And he's acting like he lost his virginity after having sex with these toys. And it made me want to kill myself. I was getting so angry.
Wait.
And I was like, dude, yeah.
No, that's hilarious. He was acting like he had just done it with a chick. Like he had gotten it on.
He goes, yeah, dude, I feel different. Like I feel like it's like it was actually disappointing. So it's like I'm not gonna put him into my stock. I'm like, you had sex with these rubber toys, you fucking idiot. What
Dude,
are you doing comparing this to actual sex?
Dude, I swear to God, it came. I mean, it really did. I was so into it.
Now, who buys 2 fleshlights?
Well,
Who
they
does
they
that?
do
With 2 penises.
yeah. They do sell different shapes. I mean, maybe he bought 2 shapes.
He did buy 2 shapes.
See?
Maybe he didn't want his Molto to get lonely. So he bought one
Yeah,
for
right.
it.
But I was getting so angry.
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
you need to. I'm gonna hang up the phone because you're making me angry. Because Yeah, it was like really disappointing. A lot of people say sex is disappointing, so I'm just like over it. I'm like, how are you thinking like you're 25 and you graduated college and you're this much of a fucking idiot to
It
think
was
like
disappointing
this?
because
This is insane.
you fucked a piece of rubber. I mean, that's pretty much what
Exactly.
it was.
That was like to me. I was like, but he told me he was buying them. I'm like, dude, do not buy them. You have
Yeah.
to have. Yeah, I was like, you have to have sex with a woman first before you buy it. At
Exactly.
least, you
Exactly.
shouldn't buy those at all, honestly.
Exactly. I mean, believe me, I went a long time, none of that, and I would know anything, and I never had to buy any. You know, you can get the job done. Why don't go down that slippery slope? And they are fully lubricated, by the way. But don't go down that slippery slope and start buying sex toys and Moltos, and I mean, really figure it out first in your own life, and then buy a Molto. Right, Mark? I mean, you don't have one of these toys.
Right. I don't know. I've never purchased a toy.
Now, did I ever think about purchasing a toy? Yeah, probably before I ever had sex. I did in some part of my brain consider it, because it's like, yeah, you do want to bang something. You want to bang a little.
I never considered it at all.
I never really I never went to the website, but I just thought about, people were talking about it. I go, oh, interesting.
I considered doing an arts and craft DIY one, but I never
A
actually
DIY, yeah, a DIY one, exactly. Yes.
Make a balloon and a sponge.
Yeah, have I googled Have I googled homemade? Yes, homemade.
Cut
Yes.
the sponge, put a rubber band over the sponges, put a balloon. Yeah, I thought it. Yeah.
Yes, of course. I think we've all looked it up or seen if we had all the ingredients necessary to do it at the time. But no, I don't even think I ever made one. No. But yeah, wow, what a thing. Yeah, so I would say yes, Luke. Yeah, don't go down that road. I'm glad you're not going to. That is a bad road.
No, not at all.
It's a bad road, and it's like you can get ones that are shaped like specific porn stars and stuff. Like that's way too perverted. Oh, he did. Oh, he did specific.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Who, Miss Booty?
Oh, Miss Booty is not marketable enough to have flashlights made after her. I don't think.
Miss Booty cast. Well, yeah, I don't know.
One of them was Lulu Chu.
I don't know who that is, but I like the name.
Neither do I, but I laughed at it.
Lulu Chu. Look that up, everybody at home. Well, quite interesting. Well, that's great. That's great info. Well, yeah, I'm glad you're not going down that road. I don't know what to do about your whole. You don't even want to message the girls. That's maybe you'll have a spark in real life. Maybe that's your best bet. I don't know.
Because none of the girls I message are really hot, honestly. That's probably
right. Right. Are you willing to settle for something you don't consider the hottest? But
I mean, honestly, at this point, after having that conversation with my friend who's acting like he had lost his virginity to sex toys, I'd have sex with him with a limbless lady at this point. Just to, I can't have this guy have this over me, even though he didn't have it over me.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything over me, but if he acts like it, that's gonna be bad. I think, limbless is good. Limbless would be good.
No obstacles, nothing to get in the way.
Really, nothing. Yeah. Really, there's only one point of it. You know exactly what to do. I mean, there's nothing much.
Control.
Control what?
You're in control. Does that make sense? Does that sound bad?
Oh, yeah, it makes sense, but it's disturbing. Yeah, it makes sense.
Oh, but you're the main person in control. You know, you're a giver.
And she floats in water.
You're the operator.
It's a perfect situation.
Yes,
you're the operator.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yes.
You're the conductor.
You're the conductor.
You're the conductor. Yeah, you're the yeah.
Put on the train hat like you're what's that guy from Sopranos?
Bobby Bacala.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All aboard. I mean, really. Well, fascinating. I don't. Let's get away from the limbless woman thing. That got a little disturbing with the whole control thing. I think we want.
Apologize.
I think.
All right.
We want a woman with limbs and, something to her. I don't know, Mark. I mean, what should we do here? I don't know.
Yeah, this is a tough one because it's your own standards, so it's tough to like.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
you gotta
I
get
want
over
a
it
woman.
yourself.
I don't care if I want a woman who has a good-looking face. That's all
Right.
I ever care about is a good-looking face.
That's that's not a that's.
I don't care
That's true.
about the weight. I don't care about skin
Limbs.
color, limbs. Limbs
Yeah.
is way out of the question for me. I don't care. I'm not very particular. I just want a good-looking. I don't care what that, but I can't find it on the apps. I found these
Yeah.
disgusting pig women, and it's like they look. That's the fact that they're fat, but their face resembles a fucking pig.
Right. Yeah. Wow,
It's
that is
ridiculous.
tough. Yeah, I couldn't really, commit to an ugly face. That is hard. I agree. So, pig face. So we should go. I don't know. Maybe then. Then maybe Mark. What's so funny? Why are you laughing?
It's just like, well, maybe don't tell them you do like a podcast. Maybe don't tell them, you've been on the stream. They don't want to hear stuff like that.
Yeah,
I
don't
would
tell me to
never
go
tell 'em that.
3 hours, 12 minutes into this one because this is not going to help.
Yeah, where's our 3 hour? Where's our 3 hour?
Oh yeah,
notice.
I closed. I'll save it for next time. But as we wrap up here, I just think maybe it's in person for you. Look, I'll try to think of someone I could set you up with. I don't know.
Yeah, but the thing is that there's another thing about me that's very. I hate.
Oh.
I'm such a fucking lunatic. I apologize for this.
It's okay.
But when I'm out, I'm with friends. I just feel this weird. This is very stupid. This stupid like not pressure, but I hate when people are around me and I'm trying to like talk to women. I can't stand that because I just hate having people like watch me
I
do
agree.
it because it's like to me it's like embarrassing doing it. I don't know.
I agree.
I'm weird.
I
You
know.
agree,
I don't
okay,
even think
okay.
that's weird. I think flirting, like if you just are at a bar and you watch a guy flirt, it's heavily embarrassing for that guy.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. I don't like.
But-
Yeah, I get.
It is. No matter, unless even the smoothest guy on earth, it's got to be embarrassing once in a while. So you have to. Yeah, I don't do it around. I would never flirt around friends. Really, not too much, because I felt the same way. You really got to ignore that feeling and just flirt, or you got to separate yourself from the group and flirt. You know what I mean, Mark? I don't like flirting in front of people. It's highly embarrassing.
Yeah, especially you just gotta make sure or get away from your friends to do it because then
Exactly.
if you have one bad line in there, they're not gonna let you live it down. Especially it's the friends that don't do any of that. They just sit down and they're like low key jealous that you're flirting too.
Yeah, then they'll just rip you to
That's the
shreds.
worst.
I've done it.
That's the worst.
I mean, I've done it to other people. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So have I.
So you got it. Yeah, you got to separate from the group, flirt at a bar. I don't know. Do you still do open mics, right? You still go out to bars. You're still doing shows.
I just did the Soul Joel open mic today. I got bumped from one of the members of the Crumb Show.
Oh no!
Wow.
That made me
Well,
question my career in comedy after that.
don't-
That really.
I just look back and I just looked at their channel the other day and realized they have more subscribers than me. Still, they haven't put out anything in months. So yeah, of After Tonight, but I was feeling the same way. So, really, yeah, I would just, find someone somewhere. I mean, there's someone with a pretty face somewhere.
I know. I just.
And when you have a couple
I do
beers and you're out, your standards go a little lower. So I would try that too.
That's true. Yeah.
That's always a good thing. Well, now we have two relationship goals to work on. We have Mark.
Nice.
Mark has his, which is to seal the deal, or at least make a move.
Make a move.
Please. Yeah. If you need any more advice, feel free to reach out to everybody here. And Luke, we need to invent some kind of teleportation system so you can have sex and then disappear instantly. We'll figure that out. We'll work on that.
Yes.
Called
And-
suicide.
Yes, that's right.
That's on the right
And-
stuff, actually.
That's not a bad idea. And I think that, and we'll go to limblessonly.com, and we'll see what we can find there. Women, no limbs.
Optional.
Limbs optional. Yeah, that's Number of limbs, not a deal breaker for me. Not at all.
1 through 4.
Yeah.
0 through 4. How many limbs?
Zero.
Ooh. Super
So
like.
so we have that two thing. And thanks for watching Talk Tua, by the way. We've been in this beautiful studio. It's we've loved being here with you after 3 hours, 20 minutes. What's going on with the After Night Kill Tony set? We're working on that, certainly. We're changing it all up now because now we're trying to piss off Tony in a different way. So that's a whole new set. But I guess we will end it with a little relationship talk. I hope you guys learned something from that or learned what not to do. Thank you, Luke, for calling in. What a fun show. Thanks a lot, Luke. Anything you want to say?
For having me.
Okay.
Nope. I will try and work on this relationship and hopefully have an update for you next episode.
Thank you for the show. Thank you, Luke.
Take care, Mark. Take care,
Luke.
Tom.
All right, bye-bye.
God bless Abs tonight and God bless America.
Exactly. Exactly. And Mark, any final words, Mark, for the people? I mean, really, I think, any shows, you haven't been on any TV shows in a while. What's up with that?
Yeah, I guess I lost my newbie luster.
Well, yeah. Well, we'll get you on something. We'll work on it and say again. Maybe we might do a show between now and Saturday, but have something to say to this girl on Saturday, please, for the love of God.
Yeah, I gotta have I gotta have everything like ready to go.
Yes.
If she says no, say this. If she says yes, say this.
Have a little
I gotta
flow
have
chart.
all my options ready.
A flow chart.
Yeah. Because God knows, I don't want a nervous gulp again. That was embarrassing. I couldn't.
No, and it seems like she just saw the gulp, which I never, the up and away.
Well, I don't know why. It was just my natural.
Yeah, I know.
I was trying to hide it because she was like standing there, and it was
The
stupid.
gulp. That's a tough one. But I don't think it's a deal breaker. I don't think it's killing you. And yeah, just say like, hey, boy, was that communion stale? That bread, Jesus, it's a little stale today. Say something.
It is tasted 2,000 years old.
Exactly. There you go.
Yeah, just
do sacrilegious material about Jesus and hope that works. But yeah, good luck, Mark. But I'll certainly talk to you. But we'll say goodbye to the people now. Bye.
Good night.
Good night. And there goes Mark. And you need her to film your one bite food review of Doo-Doo None. I actually like that. Make her do one of your challenges. You're doing a food challenge. Or something, film it. You're at Costco. You're doing, you're giving booms, you're giving dooms, just like the Rizzler. Something. I'm with you there. Well, thank you so much on our return show, our new season of After Tonight, I would say, after the election season. I had an absolute blast, really. I've been loving doing this show as of late, and there's something very special I'm working on, a very special passion project. Adjacent to After Night that should be coming up pretty soon. Yeah, I think Mark should lean into the content creator thing. But passion project coming out very, very soon that we're working on. I think it's going to be very entertaining. And even if it's not, shut up. Don't leave any hate comments about it. I'm trying my hardest here. I have a soda to drink for next time. You can enjoy this for the next show. I bought this today at the grocery store. I'm not going to drink it now, but I will drink it next show. So a little promo. This is Fanta Beetlejuice edition. I know it's all green, but you can see Beetlejuice, right, on the Fanta bottle. It's all green, but it's a haunted apple flavor Fanta. We will be drinking this next time, and we will have medical services in studio in case something goes wrong. Anyway, enjoy your night. Thanks everybody for watching. It really was a blast here. I've had an absolutely great time, and say hi to your fans and your friends at home. Any fans you might have. Keep them in your thoughts tonight, as I do all my fans and viewers. And thank you so much for watching After Tonight. We'll be back either Friday night or Tuesday. I will let you guys know, and you'll get a notification. So enjoy. Good night.
Everyone tell me I'm crazy, picking up a boy that drives a Camry. Yeah, I just wanna be your lady, roll one up and we can get hazy. Maybe I'm a race car driver, speedy bitch catch up, need a reminder. I get sassy like a tiger, one look at me, know what it's okay, alright, okay, alright, okay. Stay 2 and a 500, baby, tie your shoelace while I win this race, yeah. Bitch, many things on my plate, and you're too worried about reaching for space, yeah. I'm the next AJ Ferguson, girls hit me up, skin soft like porcelain. Yeah, my interior is sway, but all I really want is a money and paid. Oh, is money getting paid? Oh, money getting paid. Okay.
So you're telling me this is how the girls turn up? Then I'ma stick with the girls.
I'm a NASCAR bitch and a nice car bitch. Speed into this
Good
money.
night.
Call me Big Rich.